Everyone streaming tonight? Is everyone streaming Apollo? Good, Adpex. How are we doing today? How are we doing? Trot at me, boy. I'm early. What's good, Swiper? I'm late. I was supposed to do other games today, and dude, I don't know. I need to figure out what's wrong with me. I got a sleeping pill now that I can use. So I gotta figure out why I'm not getting sleep. It's making my life worse. High gravity day? What the fuck is that? Today's gravity day? What the fuck? What is gravity? Is that a day? Am I getting rage baited? There we go. What's good, Long? What's Gucci? Trying to get everything set it up here pretty early. All streams are running well. I got water. Got that set up. Got Zenards. Should be good. Should be good. Should be. Maybe. Maybe not. Oh wait, no. I needed to go into... How the fuck do I go to mod view from here? Can I do that? No, I need to go to my Twitch. Channel. There we go. There we go. All right. What's good, Deepest? What's Gucci, Deepest? What's Gucci? Okay, we are waiting for the stream to begin. So we're waiting. We're looking. We can look in the match page. We can talk about VRS and stuff. It's good, Pridge. So something that we need to keep in mind about this, right? Is VRS in situations. If Marsborne happened to win this, they go up to 11th in North Americas. And if Wildcard lose, they will be tied for 9th and 10th also with Skinrave. So that means 9th, 10th, and 11th would be like Skinrave, Wildcard, and Marsborne for the time being. There are other events that are going on, which I'm about to make a post because I already prepped the post and everything. I'm just gonna put in quotes, I think. Or maybe. Can I get rid of those? Okay. Okay. So all right. My post is going up on Twitter. I prepped and planned it. Okay. So we have this. This is the situation. So right now, leading up to the major, okay? Basically, for Americas, what people are going to and what could count would be Dracula into Birch Cup, Fergie Rush, technically, which is a South America focused tournament. Urban Riga, I believe, has Passion UA in it, so they can play in that. EPL is coming up. I'm not sure. That's why I said stage 1, maybe, because NRG and M80 are in that. As well as like Fluxo and I think Legacy is also in that. And then Blocktoberfest will be technically the closer. I believe that is the last one. 07 Sparty. So that's kind of my theory. I wanted to put that together just to show, because we're officially 2 weeks out of the whole major situation of what's going down, who's actually going to it. We are still waiting the official stream because we still got some time before we start up anyways. But I hope you guys are good. I hope you've all been good, and I hope you guys are ready for hopefully fingers crossed a banger tonight. An absolute fucking banger. I don't think I need anything. Okay, wait. I need to go to this. I need to go to this. Okay, that's on. I need to double check that was on. Good, Polak. Good, Yasny. Oh, I do have a hat. Marsborne, let's fucking go. Marsborne has been on the come up. Art, whoever you want to, brother. I don't do advice like that. I don't do advice. If you want to, that's on you. But how you been, Art? How you been? It's been a minute since I hopped in here. Bet I win life. I don't know. You know what? I'm doing okay. Got some ups and downs. Can we all get Wolf named players on one team? Well, there is enough players actually that could be a thing. Oh, I was gonna say wait, 2-game beat MIBR, but they did not. So wait, so who's tomorrow? Because I slept in. Alliance BC. Okay, I need to wake up for that. I need to be awake for that actually. Because I think that's all I'm doing tomorrow. I chalked my whole fucking schedule, bro. I'm upset with myself. I'm upset. I need my sticky note. Been a life. It has been a life. Let me write this down. Write this down. Wolf, Wolfie, Wolfie. There's also a Wolfie with one E actually inside of EU. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure there's a Wolfie with one E. Well, I actually just typed it. I don't know what level, if that's even accurate, but I'm pretty sure. There's Wolf, that is that. Oh, he's a coach, but he could coach. He could coach. He's coach for Shipachi. W. We have a Wolf coach. All right, we are. It looks like we're prepping. We're ready. We're getting ready at the very least. Within this, I can turn this on so we can vibe to some of the music. Shout out for supporting NACS scene. I mean, I'm here for it. I think more people should support NACS. NACS is fucking goated. One day at a time, we're getting better, bro. Everyone's like, oh, there's a chance that NA only gets 3 spots at the majors. Well, you know what? Shut up. Okay? We're gonna get more than 3 spots, and we're gonna prove everyone wrong. This is our season, okay? Last season got cut short. We absolutely sucked ass at the end of last season. I'll speak for all of NA right there. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It was terrible. However, moving forward, it was a shit start this season. However, we brought it back tenfold. We went from 0. I'm not going to say to hero. We're not there yet, but we've done some good shit. I'm excited for it. All right, your tweet. Not sure what's worse. 1 RMR or 2 weeks of stress. Go NA. This is going to be the most. I feel like my tweet shows how much like people should be stressed right now. Like, like nothing is solidified. The only North American team that is like 100%, or the only America's team, quote unquote, that is solidified for their ranking is Furia. Like that is it. They're guaranteed first in Americas. I don't even know, unless like someone wins Pro League, but there's no time for that, so like no one can actually do that. So Fury is just locked in. They're in first. You don't watch Brazil, but I did today. Okay. Yeah, I mean that actually. I'm pretty sure that moved MIBR up more. No. Because that I don't know when I took that screenshot. Yeah, MIBR was down at 8th actually, and that win today over 2 game brought him to 6th. Oh shit. Wow. I'm stressed. Trust me. Cashmere, I'm not going to lie, right? I'm not going to lie. Okay, valid that you're stressing. Okay, valid that you are stressing. But, like, you need you need to think, though, that, like, at the beginning of the season, right, we were joking, right, about you had a shot at the major, or about you guys had a shot at the major. Not, like, joking in a bad way, but you know what I mean? Like, now it's, like, it's starting to hit, right? There's almost some reality, some like kind of like a kind of shtick right there. There's a high chance. There is a high chance. Maps, we do not have maps just yet. As soon as we know, we'll let you guys know. No, but this is intense. And Wildcard winning last night over getting info. They kind of needed to win that, not for the fact of like it holds them towards top 10, right? But like, so getting info, unfortunately, I think they're completely out of the running for this major run, right? I don't know if they have enough time I guess unless they have a heroic type of thing, like you win Blocktoberfest, right? Like, I mean, that's always a potential, but the odds of that happening pretty slim. So, like, unfortunately, I don't think it's going to happen. I love NRG M80 Wildcard Marsborne to go. I mean, could be cool. I mean, there's a chance, right, that, like, Skin Rave is also kind of on the cusp. However, they've been dealing with the situation from Classia being on the bench. Axis stepping in currently. I don't know what the rest of the remaining 2 weeks is going to look like for them to begin with. They also need to make it. They would need to play 10 matches that are VRS in order to even reform the whole roster. So I don't even know if they can they do 10 in 2 weeks. I mean, what did I say? It would I mean, there's some, I guess, no, there's not like online stuff because yeah, I don't even know actually. What's good, Daxish? They would have to go crazy at Frag. Really, what's up? What's good, Goat? What's Gucci Bertucci? Yeah, no, VRS is definitely it's the remainder of the season's crazy. The remainder of the season is actually insane. It's going to be stressful. You got to watch it day in, day out. I mean, I'll probably try and do updates on that post that I made on Twitter as many times as possible to let you guys know. I'm sure I'll have more updates on the Twitter side for like thread. I'll try and do it at least like every other day, or at least when VRS starts to flow through more for the Americas. So maybe like once a week, or maybe I'll update next Monday. Oh, in the Passion Boys? Yeah, the Passion Boys are playing over at, I know they're at the Riga #1. I don't know if they're at Draculand 2, Birch Cup, Riga. I don't know if they're confirmed. So yeah, Passion UA. So for America's, Passion UA is at Draculand 2. Birch Cup has... I'm trying to look. High Seed, we don't have a spot at High Seed. As of right now, Liquid's there tentatively. I don't know if they're confirmed actually staying there. But in the open qualifier, the 16 teams within that, we have Wildcard. So that's a LAN event that's coming up this coming weekend. It's called Birch Cup. So I'll try and be following along as much as I can within the North American scene to try and see if there's some hope over there. And then Urban Riga is also going to happen literally right after that. Passion UA will be there. So Passion UA is doing a lot of EU touring, but it's going to come down to the wire. It's going to come down to the absolute wire. Yo, what do the earbuds do for pros in pro matches, and what do the event headphones do? So typically for in-ears are for hearing game audio and stuff, and the headphones they put over is cancellation and the mic they use. However, sometimes you can hear the voice comms inside of the earbuds. That one, I don't know how they fully set it up, but that's what I do know. The headphones are mainly for noise cancellation and for the mic to communicate. That my boy. What's good, What's Gucci Bertucci? What's going on, chat? I hope everyone's having a good night. I'm sorry if you guys wanted me to stream or cast some of the earlier matches in the day. Unfortunately, I didn't want to wake up. I don't fully know why. My sleep's been absolutely in shambles the past couple days, so trying to figure that one out. Trying to figure that out. Yeah, Wildcard did struggle last night. I mean, it all kind of came down to map 2 last night. Map 2 is kind of the large one. Oh, wait, Gaming Gladiators is back inside of CS. They just signed XW7M. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so they went down to South America for their roster. That's interesting. Okay, good for them. Good for them. Trying to see. I've been a little lackluster. Actually, I haven't really missed too many roster change. Masuda parts way with food. Wait, so who's? Did I know that? Oh yeah, because Lonks is in. Okay, so it's official that he parted ways with them. System. Jorko is benched from the Wolves. Interesting. Hypex joined Gamer Legion. Kersey benched. FNL went from Heroic Academy, went to Nexus. Okay. And then Mayern went from benched on Bounty Hunters to Dusty Roots. Okay, so not really too much NA changes other than the whole 60 to Marsborne. What can you say about Simple calling ESC cheaters? I don't know what to truly say about that. I mean, if that's what he thinks, I mean, I don't know. I don't know the whole situation. I don't know their ESC's capabilities of everything. I don't know. I think ESC has been a good team. They kind of came up out of nowhere, which always spikes community concerns on, question marking if anyone is cheating. Especially when they start popping up out of nowhere. For example, Hista, whether they are or aren't cheating, right? If they're a bunch of, if they're, I don't want to say random names, right? I mean, there are some people that are a little bit more known on ESC, but I don't know. It's one of those things, and I mean, Simple has been playing for a long time. Maybe I don't know. There's a whole bunch of investigations with inside tier 2 going on lately. What's good, OG?
My body acting like the hood. I need a brown skinned chick just like Megan Good, holding up every promise that I ever made. Music in the background, it's a serenade. Been rapping 10 years, boy, this ain't a phase. I paid dues, paid rent, and I stayed the same. I had teardrops running down my face. I've been through a lot, I had real pain, but thank God, cause we really on a better days. They say life's a gamble, you gotta roll the dice. I risked a lot of different things just to live this life. You gotta pay the price.
Chat, wait, do we have, I think we do have map pool. Oh, chat, channel point prediction is open. We're going to train map 1. Thank you, Joel, for the map pool. Absolute fucking goat. Absolute fucking goat. So, okay, so Marsborne picked train, wildcard overpass, decider, inferno. That is a map pool. That is a, wow, that is a fucking map pool. Chat, I am going to run an ad break to push the timer back completely. And then we can get ready and we can get things going into the series. Hello, which team will win game? Who do you think will win map 1, brother? I don't know. I think it's gonna be a good series. Could go either way. It's good, Prodigy. Wow, Deepest. You know what, Deepest? I was gonna do something special, but I don't know, dude. I don't know. You don't support WADs.
Matchmaking? Take your first step towards ECL. Experiencing real strategies.
Really, Mom?
Of your skill. Learn more at fce.gg.
I don't know, Deepest.
ESL.
Who you like here?
ESL.
Wildcard's been having their ups and downs. They showed a lot of promise. I love this roster, but like even still, like last night was tough. That was tough. Last night was rough for them. It wasn't smooth. How do I not support? You know what, Deepest? That's a valid statement. What's good, Hacking? What's Gucci? I'm alive. I'm also alive. Let's go, Stinky. Try to start the match. Marsborne. I would love to start the match. Okay.
New additions and
who's on the cast for the night?
Sparkle throughout these two teams. It's Wildcard. It's Marsborne in the grand final of the ESL Challenger League Season 50 Cup 2 in North America. I'm Boggs. He's Pineapple Phillips, and we're here in our
Boggs
home
and Pineapple.
region. It's been a
Okay.
while, Nate, since we've seen these two teams, at least that we've gotten to cast them.
Okay, I was gonna say
Cast members on the set, and I'm curious to see how these two teams do with it all to play for.
I can turn up volume as well.
New team members slotting in on both sides of the equation. Some returning, some are fresh additions. Of course, let's take a look at
It's
these
about to get
brackets and
crazy.
see how we got here. Marsborne was the team making it through.
It's about to
the
get
upper
crazy
bracket, not
around here.
dropping a series, beating teams such as Blue Jays and others. Very well done from them. Very solid performance from them. Wildcard fell. Yeah, no maps at all.
Baird,
It's
I
quite a
like
statement
both.
from them,
I
especially
don't
with
know.
their new addition. Wildcard.
Marsborne's been looking good. Marsborne also just beat Wildcard recently in NA Revival.
Unlike our last matchup, Boggs, this time around these teams have not played each other in this tournament, or this cup, I should say, prior to this head-to-head.
And now we do have our Kadia player to watch. It is one of those new players on the roster. And it is a very familiar face for you and for me, and for a lot of us here in North America. Our player to watch here.
I'm not gonna pick
when
one.
He arrives.
If you want to pick, brother, you pick.
His one's been around for
I
a
ain't
while
being
now. I don't think
biased.
we can call him a young
The only
gun
time I'm
anymore.
biased is if NA go plays
He's graduated
internationally.
to
Then I'm
veteran
biased as
status.
shit, dude. NA.
Maybe even an old dog at this point.
Player watch. Who are we watching?
It is
60.
60. There should be no doubt about who it is. 60.
Oh my god, I don't know who they were
Joined
talking
the
about for a
ranks of
second.
Complexity for a while there. Recently left and is the newest addition to this Marsborne team. His stats are respectable. They have taken a little bit of a dip as of late, especially as he got into that tier 1 situation, a very big jump up in skill to go up head to head against, but still, he is the player to keep your eye on individually and otherwise in this series.
Oh yeah, and he's been a great difference maker for this Marsborne team. He's very versatile, does not need to be on a rifle, does not need to be on an op, but he can do great things with both. He can make the SMGs work, the pistols. He's been around for so long. He's dabbled in IGLing. He's done everything and then some. And so his experience, his versatility,
Back to
all
the followed
makes him an
when I got into CS.
invaluable asset
Oh, that's
for
W.
this Marsborne side.
That's hella W.
They
60's
also have
go.
players like Viz, who have been around for a very long time. Wolfie and Chop, two longtime teammates going back to the RBG esports days, throwing it into the Wayback Machine. And then you got the young gun Grizz, who's a very promising North American rifler. This Marsborne team has
good,
really started
Egyptian.
to solidify themselves as a general challenger in North America.
Welcome back. Chat, channel point prediction is still open, by the way. We have 21k on Marsborne, 11k on
Probably the
Wildcard.
youngest gun on this team by a good margin.
Anything can happen.
Again, it's good to
That's
see all these different
That's all I
pieces
can
that were
say.
kind of
Anything can happen.
Not picked up immediately when their prior teams fell apart or when they left their prior teams.
The HLTV voting was
is
pretty-
a very formidable team now with
Wow.
Marsborne. I really do think this is one of those teams you have to keep your eye on that will only get better as time goes
Let's get
on.
goat.
On the other side, we have Wildcard, a team that's kind of been punching up for the past year and a half, a team that was really trying to break out. I always likened them to the likes of M80. They have made quite a few roster changes since then. including the re-addition of Fozy and Fiku as a new addition in the last half
Full,
a month.
I
or so.
am,
So we'll
Gavin.
see
I
if
am full-time
they
streaming.
can make things work
I
out
am a
with these
full-time
new
streamer.
additions.
However,
we do have the vetoes
over the past week, I even just said it
The first map taken up
in
by
my
Marsborne,
in
Wildcard
Discord, dude. I
defending
felt like a
Ancient,
part-timer, bro.
leading us to
My
the
sleep's
two
been
newest
fucking
maps in the
terrible.
pool
My
as
sleep's
our
been terrible.
opening pair in the series.
Yeah, Train and Overpass coming through. I'm very excited we get to cast Overpass in our first opportunity
Killed by
since it's been
Popeyes.
added to the pool. That makes me real
That'd be
happy to see.
Popeyes.
Train, it's going to be an interesting one, given the most
Gotta do the posture
recent
check.
matchup between these two teams and the fact that it went to Train, or it
I
did
bet
not
it's
go
calling to
Train.
me. Train
The one
Overpass
prior
Inferno.
did, and that was
It
a
is
pretty
a
close
it is a
win for
very
Marsborne will also take the last
CT-sided
two
map
series
pool.
between these two teams. The most recent on the 14th of this month.
Yeah, man,
So, a
host you
few days
soon,
ago now.
dude.
Was another
I like
Inferno
this. I
decider
like what
if
we got
do
going
go
on here,
all the
bro.
way to
I
the
appreciate
third,
it though.
which will also be a little interesting considering that Wildcard won that map and was the one which they won in that previous series about 8 days ago. And for Wildcard, they also do have a young North American rifler on their team, Peeping. They're both around the same age, Peeping and Grizz. So we'll see who is the better of the youngins and who's the better of the veterans. I don't think anyone has Stanislaus' level of veteranship, if you will, on this.
No one has the walker. No, yeah. If we're talking about age, he's on the walker. Let's be honest. He's been knees are getting
All right,
bad.
chat. Channel point prediction getting it closed out
Yeah,
here
mine are
soon.
too,
Map
so.
number uno.
You know mine are bad. We are into the action though.
Little
Marsborne
grand
on the
final
T side. It
action
makes
all
sense.
in.
This is their
Oh,
map
what's
taken.
good,
Most
Nut?
teams love to start on the defense. Grizz straight out, no frills. Some utility thrown. The smoke off
Best
camera.
looking
He'll find one,
Floridian
but Fiku
resident.
finds Chop in the meanwhile. Visit range
I
finds a
feel like
second.
that's not me.
Wolfie, another. JBA, this flank has to come in huge. He has the dualies though, and they're going to struggle at that range, especially with the gush from Sixy. It is just Stanislaus, the old dog that we mentioned before. We poked fun of before.
No shot.
No,
He said
1
flash.
versus 4. He has a flash, no kit, and no armor. And there should be no real chance for him this round. The issue is there's nothing for him to save either. It is the pistol round. He's probably not long for this world. Trying to find just something, but Viz is the one to swing and best him. Very a solid start for Marsborne. Again, straight out towards A. No respect, no time given. And a very solid opening from Grizz to start off this map and this series.
Damn.
Yeah, incredibly solid round to start things off, and you got a lot of assists from Sixy.
Wants to be on the
No
major.
actual
There's a
kills,
chance
but he
even
created
there's
space,
no
he
matter
drew fire,
what, win or
and
lose
allowed
this
his
for
team to
both
get kills,
teams.
and that's one of the
They
roles
still
he can
have
play.
they still
He's
have
a
the
Swiss
major
Army
run
knife at this
active.
point.
The major run
With this
continues
level
for
of
the next 2
Counter-Strike
weeks.
In this region, I don't suspect
What's good,
he'll have
Riv?
much
I'm not
trouble
sure,
having
brother.
Success. It's going to be mostly a save for the Wildcard side as Chop's going to run through all alone, get 2, has help for the 3rd.
Okay, this
Does not
wasn't
quite
a
get
this
the
wasn't a
4th,
force buy. This wasn't a
as
force from
Fiku's last
Wildcard.
man
Holy fucking
standing on the
shit.
explosion inner sight. Just that deagle in hand, no utility to speak of, no armor. And he'll just lurk around for an exit, maybe get lucky on something.
Wasn't a buy, wasn't a save.
No. It was
Some pistols.
mostly a save. If you wanted to get
Some
specific
pistols.
about it, it was all but a save. And Grizz only takes 1 shot, already going for a classic spam tactical crouch combo. Man, have I missed NA.
So have I. No, I didn't miss Boggs. Train. I hate this map so much. Listen, I hate this map. It is so bad.
Tactical
I'm not a
crouching,
huge
bro.
fan of it either.
It's okay. It's a miniature version of what it was, and the rain is beautiful, but oh boy, does it hurt my computer.
Yeah, I'm still on a 2080 Super. I don't have a new graphics card. It chugs, it smokes.
I'm on a 2080
Steam
regular.
engine. Oof.
Yes. So,
Good,
dire straits we
AG.
find
Peeping's
ourselves
dead,
in.
no?
What a nade. Ah, I thought that was going to
No.
be more damage.
Wait, yeah, it only did 20. 19.
Wildcard. I'm surprised they went for the investment. They were lacking a bit of utility, or money to buy utility if they wanted rifles, I should say. But they're still making it work. They found the opening around the smokes very early on. Grizz the second walking through Ivy. I like Marsborne switching up the plays, but it's not working quite yet. Wolfie finds one. Okay, Wolfie a second. Surprise second on to Peeping despite his low HP. It's now Chop on the bonus, Mac 10 versus 3, and I believe he was spotted as well. Still finds 1 for his troubles. 3 kills is good damage.
Oh,
from
that bring in 60 trying to see him.
Marsborne on their bonus.
It's a diamond recycled trash
A
into
very
diamond.
quick
It's a
one.
wild statement.
And this time it pans out in the favor of Wildcard. But again, their economy's
Like I
not set.
said,
They still have to
today
make some compromises.
is
It's a better buy than last time, but the
Bogs and
MP9
pineapple.
use a good amount. Never mind, there's no MP9. We got a rifle dropped over. So, while they're not set economically just yet, they don't have that bank built up, they still have a solid buy in round 4.
But Wolfie's picked up an op, and Train, the more things change, the more they stay the same. The op is still a must on this map. But JPA and Fiku get aggressive. 2 kills, Wolfie and Sixy done and
No matter
dusted.
win or lose, I
Fizz
want a
down
good
about
series.
half
I don't
HP
want
as
I don't want to
well.
blow
A
out.
fiery
I
start
want
for
all
Wildcard
3
as
maps,
they
baby.
Take the fight to Marsborne.
I want
Fiku
every game
around
4
the corner,
OTs.
Might just catch Chop off. No, Chop crouches,
got 2
keeps himself
though.
alive and grabs 2. Peeping trades, but it's a 2 versus
know
3.
Peeping's here.
Salvageable if they can find Peeping around the boxes here. Grizz
Let's get
and
Sicky.
Viz back away. Viz caught on retreat. Grizz 11 HP. And unless there's some magic in store for Grizz, there is no shot he can make this work. And he'll attempt to get rid of the op at any rate. That's a smart move. Don't give a free op over.
Homie think he got ups like that.
And any extra damage you can get will help with the economy battle, but there's not much else he can do in this round.
M80 Fnatic linked game. Oh
think
shit, I don't
Wolfie
know about all that.
Just got
brother.
spammed
That's-
through the smoke. I think he was the second casualty in the round. He didn't get to shoot his op. He
A
was smoked
baseball
off, and he got
announcer.
shot through the smoke.
Yep.
Not allowed to play the game.
Sportscaster.
Unfortunately, Chop had a good double to try and bring it back, but him falling and that
Yes,
spam
Sicky.
onto
Everyone
both
from
Grizz
Wildcard
and
is in
Firma, who was
NA.
Towards T-Con. Really was what sealed the deal on this one. A very quick 2 in a row from Wildcard to answer the pair from Marsborne. And now it's Marsborne's
Fiku on
turn to
Wildcard?
struggle
Yeah,
economically.
Fiku
Don't have a
went
lot of
on
money to make,
Wildcard
not even
when all the
3K.
roster change
Most they have is
kind
2.6
all the roster
on
changes
Chop.
were
That
going
means at
down.
most maybe a pistol. I had to guess Chop might buy some flashes so they can go towards B fast or go out T-Con fast and try to thrive in chaos. But no, it's going to be a full,
I started watching, if I
full
remember
save.
correctly.
$0
Same core.
invested.
Do you know
Just
do you know
blocks.
when that was?
I had to guess they're going to try and make this round a rather
What's
quick
on your
one.
bingo card? It's been working. Oh, Marsborne's been
And
looking
that lack of weaponry.
diffy lately, to say the least. They've been looking like a true North American contender for the top teams.
It's just a round to get over and done with here.
I would
If
say
you're
like
Marsborne,
right now
if
you can
got
tell
a
our
plan,
top 2
cool.
is between like
Not
M80
exactly what they
NRG right now, and then kind of there's a
kill would
there's a
be
group
nice,
of other
but
teams
again,
which I would
not
say like
expected.
Marsborne, Wildcard, Skin
Don't
Rave.
die to
However,
the
Skin
MP9
Rave right
is
now, Axe has been stepping
best
in,
case
which
scenario.
Axe has been
Dink's
playing
not
great
bad
as a
on
coach,
Peeping.
and I'll keep saying
The
it.
Dink's all they'll get
I think
for
you
now.
know the situation he's given and the situation Skin Rave's kind of given right now as well, not having a technical fit and having to play with their coach. They've been performing well.
Maybe we'll get a little bit more, but as it stands, it's just delaying the inevitable from the Marsborne side on this attacking half of Train. Like this little chip damage from Fiku. Wolfie does
Getting
get
cleaned
it.
up.
So there's
Yeah,
one
it's
kill
cleaned up. They know
from this
Grizz.
T side.
They should know
That's
Grizz is back. Hell
mission
no.
accomplished at this point. No second kill. 2 kills in the MP9.
2 or 3 years
Wildcard
ago.
will get their lead, but not too shabby
think
from
if I
Marsborne to
remember
get
that.
their kill.
Maybe I don't remember
And
that.
now they can get back at it.
Go streaming work. How does it benefit
Said it was going to be a quick one. That
ESL?
was
Just
awkwardly
curious.
long.
So when
Marsborne
it comes down to it, like technically the
For
benefit is just it
Wildcard
comes
to
down
get
to more
aggressive.
exposure for not only them
Wildcard.
but also their
Of course
sponsors.
they don't bite. It's a Stanislaw team.
So it, like as long as you like
Most
apply
amount of
and
aggression they had was
they
just
okay
pushing
it
it
through,
in
a
towards
lot
the
of
long
times
pop.
it's
Long
a
dog, long pop.
mutual benefit. Also gives more
One of those terms.
more kind of eyes onto certain events and everything too. It's great
Marsborne
shot
still don't have the
HE.
best buy. They have a Galil on Grizz, no op for Wolfie. Utility
Makes sense.
isn't the best.
Yeah, no worries.
Wildcard starting to build up a bit of a bank for themselves, and they're actually getting aggressive now. It's their turn to change the pace, pushing all the way up the prior mentioned long dog.
I also have a soft spot for ESL as well
Marsborne
because they gave
playing
me a.
passive, waiting for the CTs to use their
It's how,
utility.
it's how everything kind of got started
After
with
that, they'll make their play.
casting challengers. So I challengers is like my home, and ESEA Advanced is my home too. But Or just ESEA is my home.
It's been good on the CT side, rotating around in the CT halls.
Marsborne can break a hold like this. Wolfie needs to go kind of crazy, but that rotates good.
Broken up. Wolfie's going to get those sound cues. Smoke drops in. Wolfie
stands holding.
The gap. They're ready for him. But Stanislaw doesn't even fire.
He's going back and not saying hell.
Wolfie rips his head from his shoulders. But Wolfie's all distraction here.
Yeah,
the bulk of the Marsborne team is working towards the inner exec. Although they've stalled out here, they have to go. This is 2015 Na'Vi waiting until 15 seconds to go. And Wildcard have taken the bait.
VP strat.
All rotated our yard. And this is a brilliant chance for Marsborne to hold this B site with 5. Bomb going down, rotation.
Except they're not losing the timer.
JBA 1, traded out by 60. He's still around as well. Wolfie strikes again. Peeping, spotted,
Round's
and
over.
removed. Fozy.
You can't
Last
save.
man alive with no HP is stuck between hammer and anvil. Wolfie has the rotation. The rest of Marsborne hold the site. There is no escape for Fozy. He'll have to fight his way out. And even one would be nice. Not expected. None is all he gets. Nice little peek there by
off the wheel too.
They knew he had to be someone.
Money's good on Wildcard.
Wolfie had the rotation. The team had Z from the start. No way he could be there, given that he was spotted towards CT. It was simply a matter of clinically clearing the angles slowly and with patience. Very well done from Marsborne to hunt that player down with no casualty.
It's good, Oza. Man, how are you, brother? I'm doing good. How are you been?
Wildcard, I mentioned they built up a bank, but now they have to spend
Fuzi did go on a short stint off of Wildcard. He stood in for Iberian Soul, and then he played on 9 for a little bit as well.
To see if it can have that early impact.
However, he was technically on.
Burns down to 20. Fiku.
He was on loan, I believe, but they brought him back in.
Utility damage from the likes of Marsborne.
Playing at this level would be fun. After my games today, though, with System, I don't know if System has faith in me.
Which is always a good thing to do on your T side.
We played 2. We had some time prior to this.
Utility heavy to stall out counter pushes and choke points. So for Marsborne, they've done quite well to start. I don't know if Fozy spotted. There's no way Fozy spotted. Now he knows. But the smoke, he had no idea Grizz was there. Takes the shot, reveals his position, although Grizz saw. I don't think he knew he was an op.
Good luck, Logan.
That's a good amount of information.
You touch from here.
No big green for Wolfie
12 loss streak. Okay, that's tough.
Not this round.
Does train lean towards T or CT? CT heavy. Well,
and
lean
Marsborne
CT.
Playing this so incredibly slow.
100% lean CT.
Painfully.
Yeah, again, 2015 Na'Vi. And the op strikes for 1. Nice drive-by Grizz. And he might even find the op. No, he can't.
Congrats on starting college, yeah.
Fozy another. Traded by Danny. Still 2 versus 2. JBA and Stanislaw. Wolfie to plant the bomb.
Done a good route. He can't stop it, but he knows.
But he goes down. The veteran comes through. Wolfie, nothing doing as Stanislaw takes the site back
I can repost that link.
And Wildcard will maintain their lead by a tenuous round. Bomb down, +3 kills. Another buys coming.
I like that pickup.
Surely.
I think it's good.
They're keeping pace on this T side of Train right now. Not exactly what you want to see if you are Wildcard, knowing that you're.
Sometimes if you're just struggling with winning games and you're having good games, sometimes you just sometimes a break, little refresher.
That is an absurd stat line for Wildcard.
In 7 games,
I'd
like to add.
Now, Marsborne,
I like the knife though.
Stat lines, but also they've played this map 19 times.
I've debated on a skeleton. They're pretty fucking sick.
61.4% on the CT, 47.4 on the T.
Marsborne spot opposition though.
It is notable. This is a scrappier buy than I thought it would be. I think Grizz, did he drop the op over? Is that why he's on only a Tech 9?
I think so.
A lot of people have been using because it's cheap with good animation.
Like it.
Comparatively.
Playing back of long haul.
It's good, Stin.
Swings out. Oh, too many players posted on the angle. It's Chop to find that kill with the Galil.
That one's B.
Very good one to find. Fozy as well is tagged down to 17. His op was the hero in the round prior that slowed down Marsborne's offensive long enough for rotations to come through. It would be far more difficult for him to shine like he did with the lack of HP. Marsborne, though, already shifting gears back towards A. Stanislaus here in the back halls.
That time he's brutal.
Fozy is in rotation. Marsborne back to the classic. Less than a minute left, still slowly clearing things out. It looks like a contact play is on the cards. And there's the contact. Sigsy's the one on the opening. Very good find on the first. Fiku now waiting for his teammates to get into position before he aggresses, jumping over what he thinks will be a smoke, and it is. Fozy gonna activate.
Pushing
over
forward
towards
though.
Hell,
He's
out.
seen from Wolf, you know.
Story about T-Con though. Does he get by? Is he spotted? I'm not sure. Stanislaw though, he's the one to find the next kill. I believe it was the planter. 4 versus 3 for Marsborne. This is still recoverable for the likes of Wildcard, as they have successfully waited out the utility thrown on the exec.
They only have a smoke to go back in though.
And I think it's going to be a wild card contact saved. But the quick kills from Stanislaw and Fozy, despite Fiku going down, this retake is on in a 2 versus 2. There was a chance they go for the save here with Fozy on such low HP as well. 60 no scope, but he got the first. Chop is there for the free finisher. Op will be picked right back up for Wolfie. And Marsborne keep pace moving forward here into round number 9.
What's Wildcard's last bonus here?
There from Marsborne yet again. Of course.
Did they force
60.
you?
Cutting players down. So is Chop. And this is going to be our first tactical
Marsborne playing well.
of
Marsborne
this
is playing
series.
well.
Wildcard
Extremely
going
well.
forward as the sand leaves the hourglass. And their money's not great here. So it's an interesting call to use the tack into this kind of a round. And it seems that Wildcard are leaning into going for a full force here. They know the importance of the rounds on CT's side, knowing how defensive this map is favored.
I don't know what you're talking about.
This buy, this hope, this last-ditch try, 357, an MP9, and an M4.
Sometime back in November 2023, all 5 Marsborne players.
2 flashes, make it 3, a nade, and
Type
an
shit.
incendiary.
Okay. I think I remember what PA lineup you were talking about.
And meanwhile, Marsborne have 2 guys on Galils. That means every single wildcard player is headshotable, one-shot headshot by those $1,800 carbines. That's going to make a big difference, too, potentially, when it comes to the duels, as Viz will spray down a blind Fiku. Good flash over top by 60. Viz does take a lot of damage, but again, that's just one of those Galils at the early contact, and a pretty heavy hitter removed early on. And I think...
Oh, what the fuck? You can see that shit?
Yeah, Peeping's going to clear around. It's a good win by the MP9. No trade there for Danny. It's an upgraded gun, but look at the space gained elsewhere in Ivy for this Marsborne side. And there's nobody really here besides a late
What the fuck? Oh, they heard
Still
footsteps
doable,
as well from
this is
Stan.
low.
Ben?
Oh, the angle from Peeping. He goes back in towards Hell. He has that upgraded weapon from Sigsy. And this tag pause might just pay off. 4 versus 2.
Yeah, goodbye, bot.
Wolfie and Chop should not be long for this world. Left-hand peek. Not good enough against Fozy. And Wolfie might just try to save this op for later on in the game.
Yeah, if that M4, if you unbox and factor a new stat track, it's like 1500, 1570 or something, 1570 or some shit like that. Look, I'm not gonna lie, that M4, I think it's fire. I think it's clean as shit. Like a lot of people are like change the color or some shit. I think it's fire.
The turning point in the round.
Popular opinion, that shit is gas.
Towards Ivy, absolutely brilliant. And Wildcard are going to keep their lead as the rounds go back and forth.
I mean, depending on the hat, like Wildcard should.
I'm gonna guess they're going to buy around.
They kind of need the half.
Yeah, they're on double league anyway, so they're going to have to buy around the op.
The price. Oh, the price is ridiculous.
No op after time. Night, Wolfie. That's a great punish from Stanislaus. Sure, they don't get the op for Fozy, but that economic damage, that punish, is twisting a knife in that round.
Oh, now they're forcing here too, which is weird.
Is unreal from Stanislaw. Very big one to find, and Marsborne still have to force into it, but now they don't have that
see him go to
in
Inferno?
the back lines to support.
That'd be about it.
Just pistols,
I wanted
one
to go
deagle,
map 3.
4 Tech 9s. straight play.
Sandpin with
towards
Wildcard
IVQ,
for a minute.
At least 3 players make that 4. One in T-Con lurking.
Is hey peeping, no one's holding that smoke
He's
though.
already up. Peeping, holding, finds 1, spots 2 more. Spams away, has support from JBA. He will fall, but still 3 kills and now 4 between them. Stanislaw catches the lurk of 6C over towards T-Con.
That was safe.
The round is over very quickly. No bomb plant, only 1 kill. And a very solid round for Wildcard as they look to stabilize and right the ship in this first half. Because as we mentioned, you need a lot of rounds on the CT side of this map of Train.
If they can get the
It's not
8-4,
level 9 face.
that gives them a foundation, a chance to pull this back and take the Marsborne pick. And this round will give them a prime opportunity.
Force buy made
blocks.
sense. Their economy was shit. This is gonna be their save anyways because of the time. So Wildcard at least, or
comes down to
Marsborne,
round
sorry,
12.
you're trying to at least play
The next
for
one.
a 5th on the
That's
half.
really where the difference will
4
be.
and a half
in
is
this map,
decent on
in this
Train.
first
It's not
half.
terrible. It's gonna come
It's
down
really
to
where we can
pistols, of
see
course.
what Wildcard is made of as well. I think Marsborne will have confidence in their T side. It's a mop-up job here for the Marsborne defenders. A couple of M4 kills going across. And a bit of a messy win by Fiku at the end, but it will be a flawless one. No losses. Not like it really mattered with the economy and it being last round. But this is where Wildcard have to stake their claim. I think if you're Marsborne,
I don't know,
can't be
Shmurda.
too happy about
I don't know,
4
bro.
rounds.
Throw me in, dude.
But it's not
I
the
would
worst thing,
would
something in the
farm,
world. You
right?
can definitely break it back on the CT side. The pressure's on Wildcard here.
Just get invited. No, whoever wins this does not get invited to the major. It does help with VRS standings. If Marsborne win this, they'll move up to 11th. Right now, they're 13th. I think if they lose, they won't get knocked down technically in placements. But
A sneaking suspicion they have all they really need.
no, they're not level
Given this
9,
map.
chat. They are much better than level
Peeping
9.
though. Up through Long Dog, finds 1, finds 2.
Keeping, holy shit.
Marsborne might have finally been read through and through by the likes of Wildcard.
A good player, and sometimes
3
you
remain
can't
Wolfie,
teach
Viz, and Grizz.
teach games. I'm not good at game sense. Oh,
Going
fuck.
up, back to clear the brown holes. Even if they can take this B side,
No, you're good. Oh.
versus 5 retake, still an uphill battle.
No, Deepest does not carry. Deepest is good. Deepest is good. I won't roast Deepest. Playing with them is
The
fun.
damage on Afiku and Peeping does open a door
Gotcha.
for Marsborne, especially if they get the bomb down.
That's the issue with a lot of players
Fiku is
in
one of
NA
those defenders
specifically.
here on
Great
B as
players, right? They know how to
JBA might be a
shoot.
little difficult to unseat.
However,
Fiku
timings
could just
and
get
game
timing.
sense
However, the
is
bomb's gonna
terrible
rotate
for
its
some
way
people.
into A. Stanislaw
That's where
primed
we
onto
that's where we
position,
need
ready to
help.
Fire, Peeping there to support as well. Where is the utility? Where is the play? 34 seconds to go. Marsborne have to execute. Viz is running Operation Lurk.
Marsborne is not
Distract,
number
but it's
2
not
in
gonna
NA.
work out. But now, as Stanislaw gets felled, Fozy is there to drop the bomb, and Viz so far away with no
Viz
time
20
on the
seconds in a
clock.
1v3 with
There's
bomb.
nothing he can do.
Footsteps should be
This
heard, so a
round is
rotate comes
over before it
coming
really
through from
begins
Jaba.
in earnest. And it's Fozy to put him down in the end. An 8-4 lead for Wildcard going into the T half of their opponent's pick. We'll see if they can pull it back in the second half.
HLTV says it. No. Oh, you're talking maybe in this event they're number 2 within this Challenger Cup, but MAD NRG are number 1 and number 2 for NA VRS. NRG actually above MAD too. I believe stage 1 is going to count for, I believe stage 1 of Pro League should technically count for VRS unless I'm mistaken. But it's going to come down to these next 2 weeks. 110%. Chat, we are on a little halftime break. We are just going to do a quick... Nope, I can't do the quick ad. The rounds go too quick. That's fine. Fine by me. Stage 1 counts, stage 2 doesn't. That's exact. Yep. Okay, so okay. I wasn't sure about that. I wasn't sure. That's what I thought. Yeah, if you guys are curious what events are gonna matter for the rest of the or what large events for the Americas spots that are coming up, if you guys want to look, I did make a Twitter post. So if you guys want to take a look on what's gonna matter for the rest of NA till the season ends, you guys You guys can take a look at it. Draculan 2, Birch Cup, Fergie, Urban Riga number 1 because, and I can tell who, Pro League, Blocktoberfest. So song names. This is through production of ESL. I could try and find it through my folder that I have. But yeah, those events coming up, those LAN events, because those are what I listed. That's 6 LANs. Draculan has, what was it? Draculan had Passion UA. Birch Cup had Wildcard. Technically Liquid if they show up, if they do. Fergie Rush is a South American tournament. 16 South American teams on LAN for like, I think it's like 30k USD. Urban Riga Open number 1 has Passion UA. Pro League has Pro League Stage 1 has M80, NRG. Who else is in Stage 1? Legacy, Fluxo. Furious technically in it. Fury doesn't matter as much. They're guaranteed making the major. It doesn't matter. And then Blocktoberfest. So a lot of shit coming up in the next 2 weeks that we got to stress about. Throw the dice. Oh, you got it, Yellow? Yeah, but you Yellow. For easy skins? I don't know if I can make a guide for that. I don't know if I have that information.
Very solid recovery from Wildcard at the later stages of that first half. Gives them a solid lead heading into the second. But the question is, will it be enough? Train, a notoriously CT-sided map, and they now find themselves over on the offensive instead.
For 6 and 8 team to make it. There is a chance. There is a chance.
Stanislaw and JBA with 3 pieces of utility.
We can talk about VRS and stuff for the major. We can talk about that in between maps 1 and 2. We can talk about it more.
They do force that player away and get the bomb plant
on what's kind of projections looking like in a way,
and chaotic,
and what it comes down to for some teams.
Chaos round, as you so aptly dub it. Stanislaw gets the opening on the retake. The bomb plant already down is a good start for Wildcard, but Wolfie's dualies will get
good
one.
Flash.
There's another good flash from 60 over top. Damage being sustained by Wildcard, but time ticking away, becoming their ally. 2 for Peeping, 1 from Fiku, and it's all down to Wolfie. He's charging in, but he cannot get by the young Peeping, who's over at 2.0 KD, now at 15 with 3 on the round. And Wildcard, what a critical pistol round to try and steal away the map pick of Marsborne here and claim their spot in the North American
Yes,
finals.
this was 60 did play on complexity.
Second ECL Season 50 North American Cup. Peeping is really heating up here. He's had some great angles, some great reads. He's been brilliant so far on map 1. Fozie's been solid too, but there's been no counter to Peeping on the Marsborne side. I think that's the biggest problem right now. Peeping's been unstoppable.
Yes, he has. Marsborne, though, we're not going to go quiet into the next round. They are going to force by Wolfie going for the scout. So for Moss, for Viz.
I think this is a better situation actually for 60 to be in.
Marsborne have some upgraded rifles, but are looking to harvest some cash with those MAC-10s.
Yes, maybe not as much international competition from right now, but I think he learned a lot for the time being. So to be brought back, kind of helping out more of other NA teams, I think it's really good for the scene as a whole.
Is the name of the game right now for this T side.
Good play from 60. He's still in here.
Alone, and he will be chopped down by the MP9. Peeping runs into 60 in the smoke though, and that's 60's undoing. Chop now up close has to do a good bit. He has Grizz as support, but Chop falls after only finding one. It's 3 kills the way of
They're all weak though. They're all weak.
On the scout in a 1v3. Everybody's damaged. He is technically able to one-shot everybody, but of course he doesn't know that. We'll go to it for Moss. He's weary of Stanislaw. And
he's leveling up. It's split. It's kind of splitting a little bit of the talent pool, which is healthy. Because if we look at regions like South America,
we have a lot of trouble getting this one. Finds one, spots a second.
Can't win this.
He's out of time.
The third is probably close. There's the spot. The second secured, but Fiku swings at the perfect time.
Damage.
A hard-fought round. A round that
Where is
win nonetheless.
Where is who? The blue-eyed dude
from stealing the map pick of Marsborne.
Kendo coming in with the primer, 7 months.
thanks to the failed
W
force
Kendo,
buy
appreciate
of-
you, Goat.
Never mind, they don't have the breathing room. There's no eco coming through. It's
You
going to be
well.
another force buy.
You think
out of
NA is better
Marsborne.
than South America at the moment?
When in doubt,
No.
force buy.
No.
So if they say the answer is always
I think
Miata,
South
the
America's
answer
in a
is always force buy.
much better place right now.
I'm not saying it's a good answer, but it's always the answer. And it
Why
might
don't they
just
get
work.
invited to the
If it
major?
doesn't, I mean,
So
Marsborne, you
from
have to
what
have a
I
game
know
here.
is there was
Risk it for the
rumored
biscuit.
that there is
And
going to
took a
be
bit of
Mina
damage there by
added
Wolfie,
in as a
tags down
region.
one
I
very
don't know
heavily.
when.
And grabs the second
Or
tag
if
on
that's
the
truly gonna
Fozy
happen.
as well. The scout paying some damage dividends, and that should help when it comes down to the duels. Wildcard hemorrhaging early, as Fiku also took some damage as well.
But it would probably be next year.
Bomb marching through Brown Halls, though, will go in down towards B. Chops got the MP9. Grizz long range with the FAMAS to try and help. Let's see how this will go. The rotations are not terribly far away, particularly
NRG2 chips in.
So he's starting to worm
NRG
his
is
way
in a really
back
good
towards
spot.
B. Might have a pop dog fight too against the full HP Stanislav, but this is going to
Sonic was a
at
great
least
addition for them.
telegraph something towards A. It's not going to bite though. Marsborne's going to hold their line. That's a very disciplined job there from the CTs. As out they come. Grizz one, Chop another. And the rotations will swing on through. 60 from the back line.
Damage
Grizz
still,
doubles down
and they're
as
getting
Chop
flanked. Oh,
falls.
yeah. Wow.
Grizz another
Wow.
on the train before Wolfie can finish one off with the scout. And Marsborne. They
Wildcard are
forced
broke.
last round. They lost. They forced this round.
Wildcard will have
They
to force and
win,
then save.
And they buy themselves critical time. They give themselves 2 rounds as margin for
Do I think
error.
30
They
is too
reset
old to go
Wildcard,
pro?
who
To
called
start a pro
tack
career?
Timeout. The
Yeah.
last time they called
I think it
Levies
is.
onto a force buy with minimal pistol upgrades.
However, do I think you could become
Won
like
that
like an
Gonna be
analyst
difficult
and
here
help?
for
I think
Marsborne.
that's possible. 30 to start
to
a
hold
career
their
at the age of
ground.
30, it depends
Don't
how good
give
you are
a
right
rifle
now, but I
over
think it
for
is too
free.
old to start.
The force buy.
Like if you're saying you haven't like played competitively, but like you're
Without
level
the
fucking top
Marsborne
1000,
camp?
face it, you're frying in all your games you play with pro players,
All
you
that
have
setup
like
from
built
defense as
foundation and
well,
stuff.
because it
Like
was
sure.
very similar to
I
round
think you
prior.
might have a chance to go play
Almost
like
exactly the same. One
tier
player
3 or tier 2 or
below,
something, but like
Heaven instead of up top.
I mean
60
no
fell
one's
in the round prior.
really.
Player down below that
no one's
found
really
tremendous
done this.
success on the MP9. They had a FAMAS.
Would you ever
range
field
instead
a
of
pro
second
team?
MP9.
If I
Really
could
just paid
get
out,
the
paid
backing
off.
to,
60 playing
absolutely.
Close towards Long Dog as well, allowed him to hear the fake from Stanislav and hear him run away. It's a very solid setup from Wildcard to make sure they didn't over rotate or play too reactionary. Chop now, it's going to be tested. Straight run through down below. Chop finds one, but didn't get around the train
You're in
in
the
time.
plant.
He's caught
He
from the
didn't
sideline,
HE on
throws
site
it.
though.
Wolfie's scout misses
That should have been
his
an HE
opportunity, and
default.
it's tagged low now. Bomb planted. Wolfie in the chaos finds one. Grizz fails the shot on the second. Fiku gets one. Grizz a trade. 2 versus 3 now, but Wolfie and Grizz are both very low. And
Oh, it was up to peeping.
One shot
Yeah.
from Grizz on 1 HP. Viz finds the second. And plenty of time for the defuse. A very, very, very chaotic round. There was never a dull moment after the execute came through.
What's your opinion on the
In the end,
maximum
still
age to
Marsborne
start going pro?
Continuing to stabilize, keeping 3 alive, and securing the round.
If you hold on, is someone
This
that's
time will
played
be a
CS
deco
before, or
from
someone
Wildcard.
just getting into the game? Like,
Another
give me a
opportunity for
hypothetical.
Marsborne to close the gap, minimize
Because that could
casualties,
be
build
way
a
two
CT
different
economy,
things.
Which is not that strong. 60 Grizz and Viz are okay. Meanwhile, Wolfie and Chop scraping the bottom of the barrel. Searching through the couch cushions for change. They can't really allow Wildcard win.
An
or even
age
3
to
kills.
hit pro level?
2 kills would be hard enough to suffer, so we'll see what Marsborne can
Do I
do
allow
on the
that?
defense.
Has games
Think
been?
two.
This
Chop's
map
learned his
one
lesson.
has been
Not
good
playing
dream.
around the bomb train against a potential pistol rush.
Anyone can show up at frag.
That was a little overzealous from him, especially on an A1S too. Maybe he gets the fire rate out with the
Steve,
A4. It's
Steve-O,
still
can
gonna
you
be
can you
essentially a one
spam
and done
can you spam
position
a
if they charge
different
on
word?
down.
The Tech Nine's really caught him out. A lack of damage. From
All right.
There.
I'll allow it.
Yeah, they got about 1 tick each player. Not a lot at all. The CT incendiaries are basically useless.
Good work.
sometimes,
Glad to catch stream
especially on those
again.
kind of pushes.
To be
W
thrown
for making it
even
through.
further ahead than you'd think. Stanislaw again on this lurk up towards.
I hope work was good today. Maximum age though, that I think like someone just getting started.
It's a wild card's turn to.
If you have
do
experience and
the
you
last
played
second
CS, right? I would say like
Eagles
your
were
maximum
hoping for
age
an
would be like.
overextension.
Well, hold on. If you're like
That's a lot.
semi good,
Grizz.
right?
It's a clean one.
Like
Caught the player
20,
eye, no swing for a
25. If you just want to play tier 2 or something, I don't know if you could go tier 1.
Through the box on the second. 60 here to sport, though.
But if you never touch CS and you just want to get into it, like
kill, it's just JVA and T-Con.
I don't know, like 20, 22,
Grizz with 3,
maybe would be the latest.
and Marsborne now only trailing
25.
3.
Yeah, I mean it depends on what level
They're
you want to
showing us
get to,
why
right?
This side of the map is so.
What about
powerful.
Valorant, bro?
Yeah, that.
Bro, if you can
second force
slam
is
your
what
face
brought
against
them
your
new
keyboard,
life.
you'll be pro in Valorant in no time.
Now they have the op out for Wolfie. Probably going to have a little easier of a time against non-pistol players. Against rifles, movement speed is slower. Peaks are less
That game is brain dead.
risky, we'll say.
The hate is crazy. It's not even hate, bro. I played Valorant and I played Counter-Strike. I played both.
That's a chunky nade
And I was decent at Val, right? I was like fucking almost Ascendant 1. I was
There
decent.
is no finish. Fizz, however, has
Well, let me
eliminated
tell you,
Feeky.
bro,
I think
those-
he just
they
spotted
don't-
a jump of peeping as well. That's the bomb spotted too.
It's too many
Massive info
young
gained
kids
by
having
Fizz.
ego in that fucking
He's
game.
around the ladder. Chop flanking slow through Pop Dog.
Like, bro, no one cares you
Expected
play
by
Jet,
JVA,
bro.
but the
Like,
health is
shut
not
up
gonna
and
favor
win
the young
around.
gun. And so he falls, cut down in his prime. With peeping and foes, the last two alive. Viz around the corner,
Trying to start at
waiting
30.
for somebody to make
If
a
you have
move.
infinite money. Oh, that is
Out
true.
to
Cause yeah,
Wolfie
life
and
comes in.
Grizz, both around.
He's dead,
Wolfie
yeah.
lets him cross.
Yeah,
Bait
just a
and
bait and
doesn't
switch.
keep Wolfie alive. The op should get recovered here. I would think
buy
they
one.
got the money. They won't need to keep the AKs.
Salty Ascendant
He's got
1.
11K. You can drop one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe.
but stabilized. There's the op.
Hey, bro.
60 might even get dropped to gun as
Look,
well.
if
That's
you,
how rich
Chad, if you
Viz
guys want to
is
play
right now.
Valorant and like try and do stuff in that, that's okay, bro.
8 to 10
I really like
Marsborne
the
have found
Premier
themselves right at
system
home.
they actually have in game
found
that's
their
free.
stride on the CT side, and
I think it's sick.
Wildcard at this point.
I just don't like the game.
Doesn't matter how scrappy they are, how ugly they are.
There's aspects
They
that
need something to push
aspects
them
of the
across that
game that's
line.
really
They've gone to
cool.
the site, they've gotten the bomb plant at least a couple of times, but they need to actually
We do have a
put
close
it
game.
all together. Viz up close, flashed, good flash from.
That's a good
Fozy.
opener, though.
Rafiki
They're
to
on
get the
pistols.
opening. And now
Nah,
Stan
they're dead.
runs for this.
Wait.
Is what they need 2 kills. Wolfie gets 1. Look, they can still cascade into
Oh,
this site.
still though,
Grizz,
still.
another. So we're still.
Wait.
but-
Yup.
I was gonna say they can now be anywhere. Fiku in the smoke is caught by Wolfie, weary of such a play. Fozy though on site, unexpected, back to even footing once again. Still anybody's round. The pistols are making their way through this one.
Oh,
slowly
Fuzi's
yet
gonna go up
surely.
hell. Yeah.
Fozy crossing in, wants the support by jumping.
That's
up
a free kill on Grizz,
top
no?
of the
Yeah.
train, spots one down in hell.
Wait.
Wolfie on his deagle spams away in response. Just JBA. He was known to be at Olaf at one point or another. Wolfie's just stuck bouncing between 2 angles. It's all on timing. Held to the right angle, but still JBA wins the fight 1v1. Wildcard do at long last put another round on the board, but now they need to translate that victory into something
Bring
more.
your.
I think it's the
Land
aggression,
team?
though,
Let's
from
concede.
Marsborne that gives him the opening. You know that your opponents are on a weaker buy. Why are you pushing?
That's insane. Yeah, insane crouch peek through.
Why are you giving them the close range duels?
Wait.
That's my question.
That's factual
If Fizz
information.
doesn't
They
go
also
down
got
quick,
hella
it's a
damage
much
spam through
tighter
smoke from
fight
the
around
pistols.
site. Much more difficult to win
By 5 for
for
frag?
Wildcard.
That I don't know.
Marsborne might have been able to succeed.
If I had a
against the player
team, I
rate.
would try and get him to frag. That
Got a
shit can just be
technical pause here.
expensive.
Hopefully it's not too long. They haven't been bad today at all, so not going to.
But it's kind of what you need to do,
But
right?
full investment.
If you
There's no
want
way
to,
that-
if you want to
still
have a
having
chance to
Maybe
level
it's
up
a mouse or
a
something
level up a
like that.
team is lands.
That's true.
Oh, there we are.
we go.
We're back. Probably just somebody had to plug in a mouse, or you know how wireless tech is.
Yeah, it's just like if there's a tech pause, there's no way you're investing. You're more focused on fixing the tech problem.
Yep. Well,
And that JB was the only survivor. That means one of the other 9 had to be the problem, and they've bought. So.
OT. I mean, it comes down to how well Marsborne can start
Quick
to
one.
do here on
Wait for
CT. They need to get I would say they need
appreciated,
this round, right? If they need to either get some rounds or start planning some saves.
Just the Galil.
For a recognizable
Aggression,
rank,
talked
face
about
it any day of the week.
Stanislav still
Premier
gonna go
won't,
through it again, this
unfortunately
time
won't do
not
shit
to
for
the
you.
same result.
That should just be if you're
As
having
is his
fun,
teammate
practice, and
Fiku.
stress-free environment.
ABA.
Like, it can be
Off to the
stressful,
back
but
lines. Viz drops Fozy. Last alive is
good
peeping.
round.
He'll get one swinging with the Galil. He'll grab the op as well to try to find more. He shouldn't be able to find anything. 60 just toying with him. Wolfie going to hold this runaway.
Dead.
Should have this kill.
oh,
Gets
well,
the
they
red
won't
shot.
even
Not
grab the
op
op
throwing away
afterwards. Yeah,
matters.
yeah, it
I don't
doesn't.
think anybody wants a second op onto this CT
Dead
side.
kill.
Not this
They'll do it.
close. If Marsborne had a lead and it wasn't a
Wildcard
close
hero
game,
rifle.
yeah, I could see 6
Wait,
picking up that second
wait,
hero.
wait.
Have a
Oh,
little fun
wait.
with it.
Hold on, wait.
But
Buy,
definitely not
save,
down
buy. Okay,
rounds
they are forced. No, wait, are
and
they
in such a
forcing them?
tight game. Entered a grand final too. There's no reason to risk things unnecessarily, and that's
Wait.
something that Marsborne did well in that round. They still had a little bit of aggression, but it was taking range duels this time, not getting up close and personal.
Wildcard
Using
should
the
have possibly
smokes to
forced
their
around the op
advantage.
this round, no?
Good move there by Sixy, getting that opening pick, and then everything else just snowballed. Later on, Viz went aggressive. Chop! He does get cut down, and the bottleneck up in Brownhall does not cost Wildcard. That's a big break, as Fiku is felled in the interim. Sixy goes aggressive out towards Ivy, and he'll back away, bringing it to a 4 versus 4. Again, a veteran move there from Danny, as
grabbed
he
another rifle.
wants to maintain at least level footing.
Just give it a peeping now.
This is a very
Hero op is a
important
crazy
round.
call. It is a very important round, but the hero op is crazy.
I mean, they still have decent money. That's the thing.
Dude, but he won't be able to get an op in the next if he wants it.
No, but if they win this round, it's over.
Well,
Touche.
that's
Wolfie.
yeah, but
Wins the
you
oppor's
can't
duel.
think like that, right? You got to think for the
Secures an
future. You can't think
advantage
about like, oh, we're guaranteed to win this
for the
round. No,
defense.
that's the thing.
Recovered AK, though, could still do damage. Peeping is the one with it in hand.
If they clear Viz, they get A for free. The
Same
only
as
thing they have to
right
worry
at
about
his
is Wolfie
back.
holding Icon. But if the
Support
timing comes in
trade,
from
perhaps.
Jaba Ivy, that timing's going to be off, though. Shadow Scene.
Contact A is the
Yeah, it's
call.
over.
Good lineup from Viz, though. Very well timed on the swing.
Save attempt now for the up.
Is just JB.
Cast or curse? I was
Except
thinking
the
the
op from
best
Fozy.
case
Back
scenario
at
in that
Ivy.
situation. It wasn't a curse,
30
right? It
seconds
wasn't a
left.
curse. Who's smurfing in NA?
We'll go for something. Finds Viz. Still needs 3 more, though. No bomb. He's going to save it, or at least try to. And he'll get 60 as well for his trouble, so maybe he will be allowed to save this.
Yeah,
round
they
for the
should.
follow-up.
They should let him save. Absolutely.
I don't think Marsborne can afford to hunt,
They no.
but they're going to go for it. They've spotted him out, and they finished the job.
Oh, I lied. I
They wanna
lied. Go
take
for
out
the
that
hunt, bro.
op
Go for
more
the hunt,
importantly
bro.
than ever, and deny the big green gun going the way of Wildcard in
Go for it,
round
dude.
22.
Can't keep my mouth shut, bro. I don't know shit.
And they do just that. No sniper.
Confirmed
for
Trotted
Wildcard.
does
It's gonna
not
be
know
full
ball.
AKs. Despite how good Fozy has been throughout the course of this map, both him and Peeping racking up the kills. But the Marsborne side is starting to come alive as a collective. It's not just a two-man show. That's the more important thing. The beating heart of Marsborne, stronger than that of Wildcard down the stretch, but Chop again aggressive.
Damn,
He's done this too
Riv.
many times in a row. He's expected, he's finally punished with no trade potential. Man advantage to kick off this round for Wildcard as they start to work around the map. A little bit of presence A, a little bit of presence B. Only one to defend the B site, that is Sixy. Stanislaw around with that Molotov in hand. Grizz on the other side of the wall. But it's all going to come down to what Sixy can do. Can he hold the line? Can he get 2? If he can get 2 plus delay, that would be immense. He's going to face first and get the first kill, but he takes a lot of damage. Rotating around the train.
Sixy.
Here's the
Yeah.
footsteps are coming. They're coming around the bend, and Stanislaw cuts him down. Smoke's coming
Wait,
in.
that-
Chris
oh,
spots out Fiku, but he wins the fight. Things are crumbling for Marsborne.
Save?
They don't exactly have a ton of residual money. I think a save call is necessary, and that'll put Wildcard on map point here on the pick of Marsborne. Maybe those 8 rounds were enough.
Just barely enough, I would think. This has come down to the wire. It's very weird. We've seen that exact play from Stanislav. The fake in towards A and the run back long dog. The difference was Peeping was also in T spawn to line up some utility to make it look like a more of a fake than it was. It delays the rotation, leaves 6C isolated. And sure, 6C can offer some resistance, finding one, but when he's alone, he can't find much more than that. Deserved 12th and map point for Wildcard on their opponent's map pick. Marsborne still a solid investment, but they need 2 in a row to get to overtime.
And they get 2 in a row, though. Wolfie's having a great
to kick
game.
This off on overtime would be, well, it would be very North America, wouldn't it?
Oh, yeah.
The top teams in NA are separated by a very thin margin, and the run through takes a lot of damage. JBA 29 HP, 70 HP on Fiku, and JBA and Fiku both get kills. Viz and Grizz, they hit the deck before 6. Can at least get one back. And despite all that initial damage, all the good start, Marsborne did everything right, but the finish. And that's the most important.
Wait, no, they have
thing.
B for free, though.
You cannot win the rounds without getting those kills.
Yeah.
And the rotation in towards B is quick. It's timely. And Wildcard are getting the bomb down in safety. Wolfie can't see it. Oh, he spots the bomb cross a little bit too late. That is unlucky for him, as this is now an entrenched T side. Fozy, one more, 2 left
Should you go
standing,
next?
Wolfie and 6E. But who is in the back lines? It's Fiku. He spotted 6E crossing through Z. Wildcard know everything. They have all the information.
They're probably just Fiku's probably yelling, just chill, bro.
Taken down by Fozy. Fiku peeks, he swings, he drops the HE. Wolfie to 20. It's Peeping to finish, and Wildcard steal away their opponent's map pick here in the first map of this grand final.
GG's.
It takes a little bit longer on the T side than they would have liked.
Good map one from
Wildcard.
Wildcard.
Done, and that's what matters. It's 13-10 and 1.
Good start for Marsborne.
Heading into their pick of overpass after the break.
Chat, channel point prediction going to be paid out. We're going to overpass map number 2 here soon. We have a little break like they said. We are going to be going to overpass Wildcard's map pick for map number 2. So if you guys have questions, we can talk VRS and kind of, you know, how things are shaping up for the how things are starting to shape up for the major and everything. So if you guys like have questions, feel free to ask. We got some downtime. Get more close maps like that. It was a good map one. It was a good map one. All I'm gonna say. Wildcard, they stepped it up. They had a good T side. Their CT was struggling at some point. Brought it back later before the half ended. But yeah. How many NA teams qual? I mean, it kind of comes down to chances, right? I mean, basically, I guess you could say it depends off prediction. Depends how NA does, of course. I mean, Legacy's looking good. And so for like South America right now, it should be Furia, Pain, Legacy, MIBR, Imperial. It should be 5 South American teams, maybe 6. The 9Z is in a good spot. Bestia is in a pretty good spot. Fluxo's in an okay spot, not the best, not the worst. But those teams, 9Z, Bestia, and Fluxo, they're kind of fluctuating in between 11th through 14th. I guess you could say Sharks might be in the running too, so 11th through 15th. There's 4 South American teams rather than within that ranking, right? Within the 11th through 15th. Actually, 11th through 16th through 17th is the only North American team in that pool, in that mix, is Marsborne. 18th is Getting Info. Unfortunately, Getting Info would probably have to do an insane run, I believe, at Blocktoberfest. Like, insane. Like, probably might have to win it. Maybe, like, top 2. Like, make grand finals at the very least. But, I mean, if you're talking about it right now, right? I mean, NRG, M80, they're pretty much locked in to make the major. Passion UA, Wildcard, Skinrave, they're 8th through 8th, 9th, 10th, and then Marsborne right now is sitting at 12th. So it's kind of like, you know, it's in it. Yeah, Yeah. Who's a fave to win, you think? A fave to win what? Like, that's the question. Actually getting a sticker? Yeah, I mean, more than likely if they were to qualify, I don't know if they could get another player in time that could be put into his spot. You think it's fave to win, you think? Who do I think is gonna win the major? I don't know at this point, dude. Mongols. Got you with a hydrate. No, Skinrave did not lose any VRS because of benching Classia. They didn't lose any VRS. However, they've been playing with Axed for the past one. And I don't know if they can play the 10... I think you need 10 maps needed to confirm someone on a roster prior to it. And I don't think Skinrave has the ability to do that. Unless, I guess it would come down to Blocktoberfest, no? And G2 Dilution is coming for the major. You think G2 is taking the major? That... Okay. That's, wow. You know what? Maybe. Will Twist have enough maps to play in the major? How does that work? Oh, wait a second. No, that's a really good fucking question. That's a really, really good question. Can I say no? Yeah, Twitch should probably get liquid stickers. Liquid Trotta? Yeah, brother. I don't know about that one, brother. They need one? Put me in, coach. I don't know if they want to do that to themselves. That's why they didn't kick Elise yet. Well, yeah, Elise on the bench. Who's better on Overpass? I mean, the number one thing you could probably look at would be like HLTV win percentages, but it also depends on what, like, start sides and stuff. Wildcard have a 64, Marsborne have a 50. Wildcard has played more officials on it, so I mean, right? Chat, channel point prediction is open right now for map number 2. Who do you guys have taking it right now? 540 channel points on Marsborne, 1,300 on Wildcard. What's good, Crumble? Mr. Crumble, dude. How are you doing today? Wildcard is the only NA team to beat M80 on Overpass. I think I was there for that. Where's Simple? Right now, Simple's playing on BC. Who won map 1? Wildcard won map 1. The BC is in finals tomorrow. That's the plan to watch. We will be watching an Alliance versus BC. I'm going to wake up tomorrow, and I'm going to keep telling myself till I actually wake up tomorrow that I'm going to be there tomorrow. Who's the best individual NA player and why is it Lake? He shoots, dude. Skinrave poached Marky. Not a poach, though, because getting info is not Getting Info is not an organization. So they could have picked him up, though. What time is the match? Tomorrow, BC Alliance is at 1 p.m. Eastern. I did not try the gold sauce, no. You're gonna miss out on picking up NA Legend. No Cries? Is No Cries going to a LAN? Who plays for Eternal Fire? When they move to Aurora. I know at one point Eternal Fire had like Emor. I don't know who's currently on their roster. Yeah, channel point prediction is still open. We're gonna do an ad break here. We'll push back the timer. Premier Secrets inbound. Are they gonna grab market? You think so? Is it enough time though? Already Polish for a month or two. They have 2 Polish players from what I remember. Right now they have 2 Polish players. Replacement to give, like the camera placement to give you that body. Oh, dude, hold on. I see what you're talking about. There we go. I didn't even fucking realize that shit. That's actually kind of funny. I fuck with it though. I'm a whole ass human on this shit.
Sometimes you gotta pray for a victory.
Bro, what, Apollo?
Yeah, I'm overzealous when I'm thinking about the cash flow. I never had no handouts, just came natural. I've been tested so much, all these wrestlers nice. All these different situations that I've been through. I seen pain trying to creep in through the window. But now I'm sliding through the hood in a Benzo. You gotta separate yourself just to elevate.
You play against Nip, Apollo? Where you from, bro? I live in the US. I live in Florida.
For all my past mistakes, I swear I'm proud of all my best and my worst days. Proud of all my feet when I touch the ground. Front of ain't a Beijing, man, ain't know the sound. I know I made mistakes, but my mama proud. Fans scream my lyrics out in the
Lock the windows so they have. Bro, Kevin, you're trolling me now.
They say life's a gamble. You gotta roll the dice.
You're trolling me.
A lot of different things just to live this life. Life down bad. You gotta pay the price. I've been through hell and back.
Oh, too much ESL. I know that. Oh, I know these songs live in my head rent free.
Different things just to live this life. When you down
Rent
bad,
fucking
you
free.
gotta pay the price. I've been through hell and back just to live this life. I'm faced with a lot of different choices these days. Do a rock and roll Lex account of blue face. The whole world know my name off a mixtape. I still got the same brother since 6th grade. G-Wagon red seats, we on Biscayne. Trips to the Florida Keys, we imported these. Thanking God for the life he afforded me.
No, I'm sipping water.
I need a brown skinned chick just like nigga.
I know, I'm locked in. That's my body.
Music in the background, it's a serenade. Been rapping 10 years, boy, this ain't a phase. I pay dues, pay rent, and I stay the same.
I like to check a DM.
Running down my face, I've been through a lot. I had real pain, but thank God.
I think the green app died.
They say life's a gamble, you gotta roll the dice. I risked a lot of different things just to live this life. You gotta pay the price.
Oh yeah, good fucking yo, Apollo in DMs. Can you send me the link to that?
Life's a gamble, you gotta roll the dice. I risked a lot of different things just to live this life. When you down bad, you gotta pay the
W.
price. I've been through hell and back just to live this life. What's a life without sacrifice? Sometimes you gotta thank God and just roll the dice.
Thank you.
Pacino.
Gotta somehow flip your hairline into a W because Marsborne is cooked. Wow, drink is fucking just coming out full blown. Wow. Lag Bounty Hunters winner of that play Fnatic. Boss Wanted Goons winner of that play Saw. And first weakness goes into getting info inner circle. Oh shit. Well, yeah, good luck, Apollo. Ooh. Ooh, wait a second. Wait a second, hold on. Into Zara. Defenseman Wildcard.
It was a long and arduous fight for Wildcard. They very
That's an
nearly
interesting
ran out
pool.
of steam.
Those are interesting
They had
pools.
just enough left to propel them across the finish line on that first map of Train, their opponent's pick. Now Marsborne have to do the very same, except this time around on Overpass. It's Pineapple Phillips and Boggs on the mic.
Apollo plays for Apollo who
of this
weakness.
ESL Challenger League Season 50 North American Second Cup Grand Finals. And again, pressure is mounting for this relatively new Marsborne team, as it is the newest map in the pool. It's an oldie but a goodie. And I know Boggs and I are very
That channel
happy
point
to
prediction
see it
is
back
still open if you
in
guys
the
want to
pool in
put
the
channel
active
points on the
community.
line.
It is a
Now's the time.
Still very classic.
We have
Overpass.
9,000
If I
plus
had to
channel
pick
points
a
on
favorite
Marsborne,
map
almost
over my
16,000 channel
entirety
points
in
on
Counter-Strike, I'm
Wildcard.
picking Overpass. I don't know what it is. I've just always really loved the map, and it's good to have this old friend back with us again.
It's the quintessential map, is the way I
It
put
really
it.
is.
I remember back when I first started talking about this game and explaining it, trying to talk about the concept of map control. And the beauty of this map is that as the T's move and get control, both towards A and towards B, they kind of just make a simple line across the map. You can see it in a very simple way, how they slowly get control. You know, of A, they go towards sand, or they go towards front bathrooms, they go towards long. They get control of outside monster, and then eventually work their way into short, and they keep just pushing. And it makes this really not only aesthetically pleasing line across the map up in the top left of the minimap, but also makes it a really easy way to understand kind of the ideas of trading utility for control, trading damage for control, and goes back to that old adage where you're trading damage, you're trading
What's good,
utility,
Beepus?
and you're trading map control, and you have to do it in the most advantageous way possible.
It really does simplify
I don't know,
the
Beepus,
visual
maybe.
of the chess match that is Counter-Strike. And I just feel like it really exemplifies it as well playing. You know,
Yes.
when you're playing it, it all makes sense. It all
I don't know.
comes together in a nice little bow. And we're getting
All right, chat. Channel point prediction gonna get closed down here soon. Last call for channel point prediction. Last call. I don't think I am gonna play tonight. I'm gonna get sleep.
It's Chop and Grizz with a couple of kills. Chop is
Grizz stayed alive.
Still around as
Wait.
Grizz pushes through the ready
Wait.
ammunition. Knife is out, and Fiku's down, keeping the last alive on the Glock. Will do what he can to try and salvage things.
Wait, that's a
Domed by
huge round for
60.
Grizz.
And
Huge.
Marsborne take a critical pistol on their opponent's map pick. Definitely need a strong CT
I don't know, Deepest.
side.
What could it be?
So Overpass, much like its previous iteration, still a CT-sided map.
Relatively, both teams do have reasonable success on the T side. In fact,
Force Fighter for Wildcard.
just from the limited number of maps played for Marsborne, they have a better overall record on the T side. But Wildcard are most certainly better on their defense as well. 56% win rate on that side. And in fact, a lot more reps on this map for Wildcard than Marsborne. Makes sense why they picked it.
Triple HE for the
Taking a little
boost.
nade strat goes towards the sandbags boost. Won't connect this time around. Is forced by 4 Wildcard. Not finding any success. In fact, only an early loss in Fiku.
Shit, Irish.
As Marsborne, with the opening, are more than happy to fall back and hold their sights.
Don't want to lose a rifle, don't want to get exposed. There's a lot of positions on Overpass where you can get isolated, get flanked from a couple different angles, and you're not really going to be able to fight your way out of that, regardless of the weaker firepower on your opponent's possession. And so will Marsborne do well to fade back, use side cover. Bit of an over-aggressive peek by 60 as he'll dive back behind Dice. Nade is out. Wolfie towards long, sprays away. Does a lot of damage. It's all chip damage right now for Marsborne. That's a good little read by Wolfie, and maybe another kill going his way.
Oh.
It's got the bomb spot at any rate.
60 finds one. Good deagle from Fozy, though.
5v2 though, just 2
one deag
Ds.
onto the tagged player. Just 2 deagles left to try and do some damage. That's all they can really hope for. Fozy spots the flank in towards Khan.
No, he's dead here. He just finds a
This
kill.
is actually getting close front bathrooms by the garbage can. Grizz finds Fozy. Stanislaw, though, does find a trade to do some damage. Rifle will be recovered, though. Not many losses to be spoken of, given the fact that that was a bonus, or a force buy, excuse me, from the T side of Wildcard. Marsborne, solid opportunity now to make it a clean round 3 and build their economy from there.
What do you got? What do you got against Grizz?
Important to have a strong economy on the CT side. It's always hard to maintain that strong economy on the CT side.
What did
We have
Grizz
a
do to you?
technical pod
Yeah,
to let us
what's
talk
wrong
about
with
this a little
Grizz?
bit more. But on Overpass, the reason it's so important is because of how long range the angles are. You kind of need rifles. Unless you're playing Con.
Hate's a strong
you pretty
word. I
much need a rifle.
apologize.
Con is
You know
short.
what?
The
I
only
accept
places
it.
You can realistically get away with an
accept it.
SMG without needing to pull off something heroic.
He just is frying on CT. Okay,
So,
okay.
More so than the utility. You need
Gas him
a
up, dude.
range
W
to take out
Grizz. He took
the T's.
Well, gas him up.
Which makes Overpass a little bit of a unique scenario, where you think of your very
Is
economy
Grizz the
CT
Harrier
maps
Tron?
like a nuke,
That'd be
like an
system.
Inferno, where it's so important for stalling out those choke points, but you can get away with the MP9s, with the shotguns.
We're in attack
Overpass
right
is
now.
kind of the opposite.
There's some pistols bought through for Wildcard here.
Yes, it is. You mentioned it. Lots of long-range duels. Angles that favor the op. So I'm very excited to see what happens when we get done with this early game shenanigans and get on to those actual rifle round proper. I want to see exactly what Wolfie and Fozy have planned. If they're going to really prioritize that op. If they're kind of going to go for rifles instead. Keen on seeing what comes through. Looks like the tech pause has concluded. The pistols, but it is a half buy over on the T side of the equation. Going aggressive towards Fountain. Not running, but they're going slow in hopes of overwhelming the players up in bathrooms. And speaking of overwhelming, Wolfie had no helmet. He's caught by a pistol cleanly with a headshot. 4 versus 4 as Peeping did go down, but this can quickly snowball out of control. 60 gets one, but he's stuck between so many players. Fiku blindsides him. JBA now getting control of Optimus, pushing further forward into the A site. Chop on this flank, though, might just prevent the bomb plant as he finds one. 2 versus 3, still doable for the saving team, but Fiku now in a 1v3 doesn't expect 60 coming around the smoke. Marsborne avert disaster. Those openers leave a lot to be desired.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of Train, doesn't it? Just some over-aggression, players getting isolated and caught out in tight angles, and that's something that Marsborne will have to work on. Whether or not they win this grand final, whether or not they book their spot in the North American finals, or they have to battle it through the third cup. Still
3 in a row, full buy from Wildcard. Let's see if there's a change of pace.
And I guess that's a good thing for Marsborne in a way. They have a lot of growth. I do like the boost here. Both teams do get the ops out. Door's gonna get blown up. Nobody in con to get
check
found.
If free merge of
Smoke or
Marsborne.
And the boost will get dismantled. Marsborne playing a much more passive hold on the A site with that early info play towards B. Now starting to go towards a more standard.
We can get a discount.
Setup. We haven't really seen anybody prioritize con too much from the CT side just yet, so we'll see if that ends up coming into play as well, as Wildcard are making full use of that side of the map.
Marsborne
Such
to
a
the
critical
major.
point to own on overpass. The rotation's so much easier. What a miss by Fozy. He's lucky to
He's
get out
actually
alive.
running away right there.
36 HP as flames burst on him. That is living right from the Wildcard Opper.
Very lucky. Don't squander this opportunity they gave you. 60 combining with Viz and a third teammate here, all playing in front bathrooms. Swing comes through. 60 catches 2 lined up, but fails to find either. JBA gets the kill. Wolfie now trying to hold for this push, can only get 1, and Stanislaw catches Viz as well. Very aware of that potential play. The 3-man stack in bathrooms collapses with a minimal response from the defense. Chop and Grizz, both at B, are now both slowly walking away. They want nothing to do with this round. If they can save, then their team should be able to get a solid investment into round 5. Wildcard finally find themselves a victory.
Yeah, and they're kind of gifted as well, as the bathrooms players can get nothing. I mean,
Pummeled.
60 got a lot of damage done. I think a lot of his shots hit the water fountain, which is bulletproof.
Good to know. Didn't know that.
Other than that, I mean, Viz coming up, he's got to get at least 1 there, if not 2. That's a drop ball right there. That's a fumble. That's a certified fumble right there.
The question is, do they lose the momentum entirely, or can they continue to find winning rounds? Wildcard still have their op in Fozy's hands. We only saw it ring out, what, once? Maybe twice.
I think it was just once.
Engagement against 60 really had us worried.
I will say, Nate, there's one good way to get the momentum back after a fumble in football. And that's a big defensive play. It's exactly what Marsborne need. They might just get the start of it with Grizz opening things up through the smoke and monster. The lurker's gone.
This is a crazy play if Jabin is not ready for it either.
Timing works for him.
Wow.
Seconds feet as well. A double down for him.
Wait, this timing's also crazy
like
too.
Wildcard is the team to translate this into an advantage. 60.
Fiku has bomb.
It's his turn on the lurk. He spots one. He's gonna bide his time, and this might be the way to steal back the lead. 60.
Don't shoot. Just don't. Okay.
Oh, he's trying for. He gets the kill.
He had to shoot.
Doesn't get the second he was hoping for. JBA now fighting back. Doesn't want to be stuck between 2. It's quite the pickle to get yourself out of.
Oh, 60. Oh,
It's his turn to
shit.
flank the flanker, and he will succeed. Catches the kneecaps of 60.
Maybe shouldn't have
It's a
re-pushed
very
through that.
awkward round as Marsborne got very aggressive. And at least one of the last two are both known to be over towards B, towards Monster. Wolfie swinging out, gets one. The up of Fozy, though,
30
finds
seconds
Viz.
left, though.
Just Wolfie versus 2. Where is Stanislav? He's now flanking over through A. This round's the definition of awkward.
Wolfie's not in
been
a
flank on
great
flank
spot
on
here
flank.
either.
That's overpass.
15 seconds left. Wolfie gets one. Fozy. Good on the trade. It was an expensive round, but a round that Wildcard do
Goofy
win.
round, little goofy.
Stringing 2 in a row together now, and officially breaking that economy on the defense. Very solid opportunity for them now to tie things back up and steal away the momentum.
Really like the comms there between Fozy and Stan, too. Because Stan's push is timed with Fozy coming out of disco. It's all done together. And that's some great communication coming through from Wildcard. I mean, Fozy and Stan have been teammates for a while now, so I guess it makes sense that they would have that kind of
Boiled and
repertoire with
oiled.
each other.
You think 60 might join Liquid?
But overall, impressive work, but peeping. Drive-by by Chop, who just takes the fight through sewer pipe. And now, Marsborne are thinking about going for a con duel. 60's flashed in, sees nothing. Wolfie up close on long, and a bit of a one and done. The 5-7 will do nothing. Takes a shot, but the op will win.
No.
And so we're back to a 4 versus 4. Grizz can upgrade to the AK, and I
Maybe.
don't think JBA is able to hear him. And Grizz will slink back into the safety of the site. Wildcard a little bit
Can we
shaken
ban
after
him?
that
No, drink.
early drive-by kill. Something stabilized, but they're
Team's
leaving
gonna win? Who do you think's
one
gonna
out
win?
on long. They're leaving Stan and moving back into B here. Meanwhile, Marsborne are leaning con A. There's nobody B-side proper. And Grizz is left sewer alone. He's just keeping an eye for a push. B-side is open.
Oh,
He
dropping right
spots out
there?
one, but
Yeah,
he's gonna
he's
get
dead.
caught here.
Yeah, he's dead.
This is, I'm not sure what this CT side play was there from Marsborne.
I'm not sure either. 3 versus 4 across the map.
Stan could get a free
This
kill
point
on
of
60.
save is probably on the cards. Stanislav
This
still
timing is
hunting.
gonna be weird. Oh, 60 actually got away. He went back playground.
Slips by 60. Neither party spots the other.
Did Stan hear
3-3.
hear footsteps from 60? Oh,
Saving 2
maybe
MP9s leaves a lot to be desired. 60 caught on a very unfortunate timing. Wildcard 3 a pop. They secure 3 rounds in a row.
Three rounds plus a pretty decent T economy, all things considered. Meanwhile, Marsborne are thinking about going for a half buy, buying to 2K or thereabouts. 5-7 for 60. MP9 for Viz. P250 on Wolfie. Saving for that op. Nothing but a USPS for Grizz. And Chop has that hero rifle. He had the nice drive-by entry last round, but nothing much else. 60 dodges the nade for the most part. That's a
Just
good
a
heads-up
stack
play.
here. Is Viz jump peeking this?
Keep an eye on these two. This boost towards jungle. JBA, peeks, spotted.
No.
No jungle pop. As the push comes in, JBA 2, the rifle's gone. Viz does trade, peeping around the
That
corner.
should be
60
it.
sprayed down. He knows there's 2 towards short. Utility comes in. Viz 1 more. Grizz has a chance. 1 versus 3 to a 1 versus 2. The AK's in his hands. No armor. But he takes the fight to him. And Fozy.
I'm assuming he was going for a peek so they didn't rotate out.
For Marsborne, or for Wildcard,
unfortunate.
excuse me now. It's Marsborne floundering despite the first 3 going their way.
Rough start to CT for
The
Marsborne.
CT side, again, much like Train, is leaving a lot to be desired in my mind.
Mine as well. Gotten too static. And too aggressive at times. I've seen a lot of pushes that aren't supported. We saw, I mean, I guess 2-man push is technically support, but 2 players picking the same angle, slightly different times, doesn't really work out. Tactical pause is well used here for Marsborne. You see Viz and Chop get really activated. That would help them tremendously. Do have the ops on both sides yet again. Wolfie versus Fozy. Both had the same number of kills. I think most of us agree the op is easier to use on the defense.
I was like, weird. So dead
Definitely
quiet
is.
right there.
I don't think that'll ever change. Now the op on the defense needs to get activated. There is something that could be an X factor that turns the tide back to Marsborne's favor. It is an active CT op that's going, taking and winning fights, but it has to do all three. It can't just take fights and lose. It can't just win fights but not really activate. It's got to become the X factor. Another smoke blooms on top of Monster. Flashes in, one from Grizz, and he might be able to reposition. He's helped out by Chop. It's a good rotation down, and he'll be able to hold the line as JB tries to come through short. His pathway blocked, and he's sent back down to the watery grave. Stanislaw and Fozy, the last 2 alive, stuck in sewers. And something smells about this round for Wildcard. It's not going their way at all. Quite the contrary. Nade goes in. Chop will take some more damage.
Barely.
But there's no real options
boost
left
up and over for a
Wildcard.
peek.
They have to fight their way somewhere. And this boost could yield a kill. But as it stands, everything
You don't see
is
Chop?
pretty much just do
it
some
does.
damage before you die. And Chop does fall. There is that at least. But the rotations are in. Sixy's got Con. The only outlet is T-Spawn. Do they even want to save here? I don't think so.
No,
There's
they want to
real
do
reason. They
damage.
have money.
Yeah, they want
They're
damage.
going to go in, and if they get 2 kills out of this, it'd be very impressive.
No damage
They
up.
don't. It's Grizz instead. Good strong hold from Grizz. Double op? No.
No, he won't
The
AK.
AK back.
Yeah.
He's looking to give an AK to his teammate and go grab another. Works out in the end. 4 apiece. Marsborne, very good individual performance there. I like the idea from Wildcard. They got the information. They saw the foot of Grizz on the right side of Monster. Their right, Grizz's left. And so they thought, pop over,
good,
get the
Doobie.
kill, or if not the trade, and go from there.
CT or T-sided map? I would say it's more CT sided. However, NA does pretty good on the T side on overpass so far.
From the Marsborne defense, it might have struggled at the start. When it finds its footing, it is a very potent mixture, a potent setup indeed. Off duel might be coming through. Yes, it is. Wolfie compelled to take the fight. Fozy spots the first peek and takes the shot
I like
on
snow
the second.
cones. Yeah. Like some
It is
shaved
now
dice.
The bat is in
Got
back.
seen.
Is good kill on the first, and the spacing isn't there. They can't go for the trade. Instead, they'll just bypass him, go up sands.
This is
over
free.
towards A.
They'll have to be careful of long. Ooh,
There's actually a
ooh.
support in long as well. He'll get in front of that Molotov.
Wait, he got a
No,
kill.
he does get one. He catches Fozy as he falls. Sixy's known to be here, and Peeping catches him. Advantage back to Wildcard as they get the bomb down. Grizz and Chop approaching from 2 very different angles.
It's a classic overpass split. One through
yeah, no,
Con,
that's it.
one through CT spawn, and the connector player goes down. I don't think there's anything Chop can do now. He's going to have to save again.
Saving simulator.
Wildcard will keep a lead, much like what happened on that first half of Train. Back and forth, back and forth. Wildcard eked it out and eventually got the 8-4 half. We're seeing a similar pattern here, beginning, except they're on the T side now. And I'd like to see a tactical timeout come through from Marsborne.
Okay, I will watch
Something's not
silently.
working. Something's not right.
It stands for constantly saving. Yeah, I
don't
mean,
even think it's necessarily an issue of firepower.
the map pool that we're in
They're just
tonight,
putting themselves in bad spots.
very, very slow maps.
Yeah, their spots are getting red. They have good setups.
That's the
early on.
issue. Like train
Not the
may be the
best.
most aggressive, and then
The issue is
overpass
Wildcard
pretty
knows
meh,
immediately how
and then
to pivot
Inferno
in
is
response.
wow,
They get the information, they get an even
wow.
trade. maybe even get down by one on the side of Wildcard.
That's your
but they know
Slurpee?
immediately
Nah,
where to
neither,
go,
dude.
what
Hawaiian
should be
shaved
open,
ice.
Given that information,
It was better lock in,
Marsborne
watch.
needs something
Watching.
fresh on this defense.
Watching.
Catch Wildcard lacking, catch them misreading. So if they can't do that, then it should be a foregone conclusion on this one. Ozzy's op sidesteps the op of his opponents, and he'll actually find the first at long. Stan is the one to catch 6C, and Wolfie's caught looking. Fiku expects
Still
that,
watching?
sprays him away, and again, a setup is figured out and dismantled. This time around, it is far more catastrophic for Marsborne, who find themselves trailing, let's say 1v5, make that a none v5.
Wow.
Fiku finds them both over
Good power
towards
lift.
B.
Have you been?
6-4 for Wildcard on this T side. 7 seems all but guaranteed given the economy.
Minimum 7.5 on the half. I would.
And at this point, do you even waste the timeout when
4
it's so
is
close
bad.
into the half? When your economy's so low? Because
No.
Marsborne, things aren't looking good.
Although at the same time, can you really afford to lose this half 7-5 or even 8-6 or 8-4?
8-4 is terrible. 8-4 is
You
bad.
really need
8-4 is
16
bad.
rounds here. And
8-4 is bad.
they haven't been able to do that.
Have you been? I've been good, bro.
Just been outplayed,
I've been
outread,
good. That's a lot of damage, bro.
overpassed by Wildcard. And it makes sense. Stanislaw has always loved this map. He's always had solid records on this map throughout his career. And I'm sure he's taught his tutelage as well, as evidenced by how they're playing.
That's a
But
big
again,
word,
too,
bro.
just
Oh,
that last round,
tutelage?
the op peek out towards long. It's not the first time. that
Yeah,
same
anyone
exact
got
goal has
anyone
been
can
won.
dictionary
In
that?
fact, it's about the third. It's just Marsborne are making the same mistakes over and over again.
Tutelage.
changing
That's it.
the
I ain't got vocabulary like that, brother. I've had one too many concussions to comprehend.
But you have to make
The
adjustments.
guidance, studying
Look at
under
this.
someone.
Ace
Thank
that's wide
you.
open.
Thank you. The mentorship. There we go.
Fiku waltzes all in.
There we
Doesn't
go.
see a single soul.
Spotted.
That might change things. The trade does cause a little
There you
bit of a
go.
problem.
That's context clues was hinting me to that. However,
It's still not great
Tutelage.
though, for Marsborne, regardless of the information and the weaponry. It's overall a very bad position to be in.
this point is safe
Yeah,
though.
it's still awful. This isn't going to stop the
Oh,
bomb play
not
either.
seen.
When
Oh,
Fozzy's
whoa.
very weary of that, knows that it's a possibility. He'll get the kill. Fiku, that player pushing in, finds nothing.
That was bad.
Now things can get awkward.
Low
Fozzy
ammo in
has
the
his
AK,
people
no?
Out looking for one. Runs forward, gets one, and only one. Grizz, a good trade. Even footing 2 versus 2. JBA, though, finds the first. The second one at Optimus. Doesn't even have a primary weapon. It's Wolfie, and he's cut down by the AK.
Do people read the dictionary? Yes,
Wildcard.
there might be
Secure that
some
round.
people
Marsborne,
out there
though,
that
given
just
some good
vibe to the
information,
dictionary.
yet
Yeah,
Still unable to capitalize due to the lack of firepower.
just not me. Some people might vibe with it.
Yeah, what could they do here?
I want to see the A defense play in bathroom.
Marsborne not ass.
You want to see the A defense?
Marsborne is not ass. That's an
Back overpass here.
outlandish statement.
It's classic. That's the last thing I remember from Counter Strike. It's playing in bathrooms. That's the last thing I remember.
Yeah, play bathrooms and
Gaslight
play
me.
con.
Exactly. Wolfie, where do you get the op
Good
kill?
read.
At long, he catches Fiku. That is a good read, a good adjustment. 60.
Deadass representing NA.
I don't know if he came out con. I think he did. He's been playing con the last couple rounds. Gets a double.
I can tell you guys have not been watching
Wolfie was
Marsborne
side nade,
lately.
And he finally popped through that smoke.
I can tell.
Finally, some adjustments. Too little, too late is the question. 5 versus 1 against JBA. 5-7 score, all but guaranteed.
That's
now guaranteed. 60 puts the final nail in the coffin. Marsborne recover with the final round of the first half. The question is, will it be?
It might be a
enough
2-0, don't
to
get me
them
wrong.
To that third, or will they fall in 2? We'll see.
But that's some
Return from the
slander.
break.
That's some slander if you think Marsborne's ass. You know how they've done over the past, well, and basically 2-3 weeks. They'll blame veto. What do you mean veto? Like map pool? Yeah, we are in a little bit of a halftime. We got like 2.5 minutes before we go back into it. 5-7 on the half. Marsborne winning last round of the half. Semi okay. Not the best, not the worst. It's gonna come down to pistol conversion. Round like first 3 rounds of the half. It could be over quick though. What's good, Devour? How are you doing today? This map is interesting. Marsborne lose. Chat, we are gonna do a 90-second ad break. It tells me no, so we're just gonna rock with the no ad on the break. Okay, that's fine. Marsborne lose. It'll be their first series loss since they joined the past couple weeks. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, maybe actually, yeah. Maybe. We dash tomorrow. It's a standing desk, so I'm fucking stoked. Are we doing tonight? Standing desks or gas? They're actually gas. I'd swear by it. I'm doing pretty good today. Felt kind of meh earlier. I was supposed to wake up. I didn't wake up. Yeah, that sums up my life. Everything's been going good. Everything's been going really good. This is not a 24-hour stream, Steve. Unfortunately. By Twitch, no lads? You mean wads? Maybe NA caster? If you didn't know if you're asleep for real? I don't know what it's been. I haven't been able to sleep at first. So I took my headache shot today. So I do those once a month. So typically a couple days prior to my shot that I do, my headaches start to come back around. So my sleep's kind of thrown off. So yeah. And then I have a little bit of neck pain too. So working on that one. Did my shot today though. So I'm chilling. I'll get back into it. Yeah, I get migraines like a motherfucker. Ew, a heating pad. Is it from the chair tackles? No. I've had migraines my whole life. I now, instead of taking like 12 Motrin a day or 12 ibuprofen a day, I just have a once a month shot that I take.
But Marsborne
do I take magnesium for migraines? No, I do. Magnesium didn't work for me. Or you mean for sleeping?
Boggs and Pineapple Phillips with you for this grand final in North America. The second ESL challenge.
Either or.
Season 50 North American
it doesn't really
Cup.
work. They wanted me to try natural fixes.
With the way of Wildcard.
Doesn't work.
The Wildcard pick leaning the way of Wildcard.
At first, for my headaches, they wanted me to take 3 medications a day.
Might just be able to claim that spot at the NA finals.
I was like, bro,
Pistol round is pretty critical for Marsborne.
I can't do all
They
that.
started off with a kill from Grizz, but he has traded right
I
out.
hate you,
Fozy,
Drink.
Another one. Fozy with 2, but Chop and 60 trade it back. Fiku maintains the man advantage. And it's all
They hear him,
up
though.
to 60.
He has a
Bomb
smoke.
on his back. No armor. Has a smoke he throws on front dice.
He needs a focus. He
Spotted
needs a
on
focus
his
to plant.
cross.
He needs a focus to plant.
Bomb down at the very least. That's something. But can he turn this into a win? He pops the smoke. And
It didn't
Fiku
help
is
you?
there,
No worries.
Right on the bomb.
We found a
Wildcard.
solution. We found
Win
a
the critical
solution.
pistol. But the bomb plant means this next round is all the more important.
Apollo?
Very likely force coming out of Marsborne.
I don't think so.
There it is. Back 10s, Tech 9s.
Because isn't Inner Circle technically
No rifles, no dropped
80 snacks Taz? Isn't that Inner Circle
A lot
core,
of
but
utility,
plus
a plethora of it for
the
this
snacks and
T side.
Taz to grab the G2
It's helping you sow
VRS?
chaos. Smoke tunnel to run through.
Yeah, no, Apollo. I'm
Flashes
sorry,
over.
but I think
Push with it.
you're getting folded.
3 MP9s and 2 M4s to rival. What is the cost? Water control, con control.
It was
Players
that.
looking
However, from what we know though, Inner Circle grabbed or no longer Inner
Fucking
Circle,
smart
right? I don't
moves
think they're
towards
with the
Ape. He actually falls back to
organization,
Monster
but from
instead.
what I know, that Taz and Snacks and Hades were
Straight
re-grabbing
exits onto B,
the
so
old
Jennifer
G2
all the
core.
way back towards Graffiti, does damage with the MP9, struggle at range. JBA finds 2, Stanislaw 1, Viz and Wolfie find 2 in the meanwhile.
Bomb planted. That's a start.
down.
It's a start. They're all
JBA
getting
staying
flanked.
alive
though.
is critical. It means that he can maintain some control, some space. Force Wolfie and Grizz in towards CT spawn instead.
They already used it.
Spam's not really doing much as JBA finally cuts down Grizz.
That's
Fozy has
tough.
Wolfie, and so the Marsborne force falls apart.
They're gonna force again, though.
Unravels.
Let's go to Ariat.
And Wildcard creep further away from their opponent.
No.
Closer to that spot at the NA Finals. Will Marsborne force again?
They
is the question.
yes. No.
Surely not.
I
May,
can see it.
I can see it too.
There's a world in which they force again. Is it a good idea? Probably not.
No, light by.
Tech 9's and armor would be pretty good.
I thought they were gonna have more
I
money.
like the Tech 9 armor play a lot more because you have.
You gonna do any more games tomorrow? I will be
Gives you
doing
a little
games
more
tomorrow.
versatility, and you
I'll
take
be
more
doing
damage, especially
BC
when
versus
Molotov's
Alliance
running
tomorrow.
through. Nade goes high. But I
And
guess
then
if you can hit the deagle shots,
This
it'll
week
work.
until Pro League, I'm gonna be watching.
Well, if the bomb dropped T-spawn, I feel like Marsborne are just going for damage here. They're not
This
exactly
week until
looking for
Pro League,
kills.
I'm gonna be
Grizz gets
watching.
luckily through that
What's it
smoke.
called?
That's a big
That
start
thing.
for Marsborne, at least in the damage
Galaxy
department.
Battle. Or yeah.
Maybe they can get a little bit more here. But they are not even hanging on a
This week there's not
They're
a
in
lot of
free
tournaments
fall
going
and
on.
hoping the
Actually,
parachute
well,
can open.
no, is that next week? Later in the week is when shit starts, or next week's when more shit starts up.
They're doing a low open. The back of a cargo plane, hoping that the rope that's supposed to be connected to the plane and auto deploys does in fact auto deploy.
And so far it hasn't. And the altimeter starting to get a little
Block as a
bit
spectator.
small.
I'll be at Block as a spectator. So if anyone's going to Blocktoberfest that
looking
wants to
mighty
vibe, I will be there.
It always looks big. Slow walk now. And there's the contact taking Fozy. 2 on the spray down, the A4 shining. A third for him. Not quite the 4th, but he's still kicking. Albeit low. Swing comes
Bomb
through.
plant.
Viz gets
Bomb
the
plant.
kill at long last. The rifle's not really recoverable.
Yeah, no. Well,
this
they
is
got,
still
they got an A4.
Very much in the favor of a wild card.
Grizz
Grizz
not
does
holding
grab
it, though.
He has to reload. All 3 coming from CT.
Tier 2 events
help
before
Marsborne
October. There's a lot.
up and group
There's a lot.
together.
If you guys are curious
This
what
push
Tier 2
from
events are going on, I made a
Unexpected
Twitter
gets one,
post.
spots the second. It actually gets them both. It's Fiku with a double.
I made a whole Twitter
An
post
attempt
on
the
Tier
board
2
for
events
Wildcard,
leading up to
but the
October
bomb
6th.
plant
There's a
with the
shit
half
ton.
buy means
There's
it's
like
going to
6
be a
of them.
Very solid investment.
Well,
in this
Pro
next
League
round.
Stage 1 is what I also
But
kind of
there's
put
not a
in the
lot of
post too,
room
so
for
not
error for
Tier 2,
Marsborne.
but
It's a 10-5
Can I-
lead
I
for
can throw a link in
Wildcard,
it.
3 away
I could throw a link.
from dispatching Marsborne in 2-0 fashion. Making this a pretty quick night. Marsborne need to stick around, do everything they can to survive, win, and just claw it
Thank you,
one
Joel.
round at a time. You can't look at the big picture,
you,
at the
Joel.
big number if you're Marsborne.
Dole posted it
You just
in.
have to look at each round that's in front of you.
Yes. NRG, M80, Legacy, Fluxo are all in Americas that are inside of
First
Stage
contact
1.
towards Sewer, good flash in, but not good enough as Chop wins the first, but
Chop,
Fozy
yeah.
continues to win the Opper's duel. He has had Wolfie's number. He's had everybody's number on Marsborne as he leads the
SAG,
scoreboard.
though.
17 and 9 right now.
Ooh.
JBA at 13 and 10. He's definitely had a good performance this series as well. But Fozy, he's been on another level. And that's exactly what you want to see with him, especially after everything that happened. If you are a Wildcard fan, seeing Fozy come back and slot back in so perfectly is a very good sign.
He's actually looked better since going to
Absolutely
EU,
it
playing
is.
more and coming back.
Like he never
He's-
left. Still doing very solid.
He's playing better than he was,
Still
in my opinion.
part of a well-oiled machine.
He's frying. He's been killing it.
4 versus 4. And Fiku's on this flank. 48 seconds left. When do they move? 60.
60 has no idea on this either.
Be cleared.
That's
Yep,
bomb.
Done and dusted. That's bomb now as well. Spotted by Fiku.
Smoke.
Fozy's gonna
HE,
close
smoke
the
out
gap
maybe.
now on this flank in towards short. Perfectly timed on the up. Finds one. Can't get the flick on the second. But advantage nonetheless. Rests with the defense. 3 versus 2. Chop using all of his utility to try and get that bomb back into his control. And where do they go? Up Con, I think, is the safest route. Even
but
then,
Sten's there lurking.
Stanislaw is still up above waiting for them.
They're not ready.
He
Yeah.
hears them both, spots them both, lines them up as well. 2 kills for him and an 11th for Wildcard. No bomb plant. Means that Wildcard's economy isn't great either. Or Marsborne's money isn't great either, excuse me. And they're out of time at this point. 11-5, 2 rounds away from losing this map and the series. They feel compelled to go for it. It's still not a bad investment. It's just not as good as the one prior. And if the last one didn't work, what makes this one different?
Good game.
It all comes down to the individual.
It depends. Wildcard's economy is not really fucked up. That HE is huge.
So damaging.
Wildcard have a lot of money even if they lose this round.
3 players all around the 70 HP mark. Great little bit of chip damage, chunk damage. And Fiku playing back bathrooms, Nate. What a concept. Playing back bathrooms on overpass. Never seen that before. Yields a kill. And he might get a second out of this as well. He will. Does he get the third? No. But 2 is more than
okay,
enough.
Hold on. Wait a second. Okay, that's huge.
Second, though, a Stan just runs through smoke at jump up. A bit of a premature move from the veteran. Another nade rains in on Viz.
It's a save. It could be
Wildcard as
doable, actually, though.
Close that gap back to 5.
Little did they know.
That's a big effort by Wolfie on the rifle. That, I'm not going to say it's enough to start a comeback yet, but it is something that is a promising sign for Marsborne here, and those have been few and far between in this series.
Yes, hold on to whatever you can, whatever glimmer of hope that gets you there. Bomb will go off. And Marsborne aren't really hunting either.
So which tier 2 events are any teams going to, or it depends? All the ones I listed in my Twitter post, there will be North American and South American teams going.
They can get their 12th now.
The only one in that post that I made that doesn't have any North American teams will be Fergie Rush, which I believe it's now Kaboom Rush, which is a complete just offline South American tournament with 16 teams. However, that could be very large for them within their VRS rankings.
Wolfie, try to win this duel outside monster. Fozy is here. Offers duel. You said it's been won by Fozy every time. This time, though, it's Wolfie's turn at bat.
Our team, yeah, a lot of there are.
Onto the opener. On to Fozy.
Hey, I'll wait. One check. There are teams that are going to multiple events out of what I listed.
Damage to Wolfie.
Wildcard, for example, they're going to Birch Cup and they're going to Blocktoberfest.
Because Marsborne could not afford to lose another round.
No, Rush is a LAN. For J Rush is a LAN, and it's like a 30K USD prize pool on it.
Good start, and they get a gift on the Fiku, but Viz
they should now they know it.
But
now they know it's a stack.
Just trying to activate and claim more space doesn't expect that, and I don't know why you would.
Yeah, no, that's exactly the prize pool on that. There's also really good teams like 9Z's going, Bestia's I believe going. Like, no, that LAN we got to pay attention to.
All 4, leaning towards A.
Chin just jump peek.
For that smoke is 1.
Gray's got the kill.
Holding this angle, not even needed. Grizz instead finds Stan, and we'll see an outcome much like the round prior. JBA and peeping this time around.
Yeah, no, it locks. The invites lock in exactly 2 weeks from now on Monday. Literally the Monday after Blocktoberfest, which is the last LAN event that takes like the last
double save. They might be able to scrounge something together. I believe
it all
JBA
comes down to it.
Just be able to afford a rifle for himself. Peeping should be able to drop one as well.
I do a red zone with covering multiple games. I'm going over the next 2 weeks. I'm going to be covering like as much as I can every single day.
To offer resistance, but Marsborne.
I've already reached out to Perms for as many of those as I can. As of right now, I can do. So Blocktoberfest, I don't think I can cover, but I will be there. They'll have the stream going on. Pro League, I'm looking. I reached out about co-streaming, which I hope so. It should be.
We've got Perms in the past. Right now for Marsborne, just to keep clawing it back.
Urban Riga, I reached out to them. First Rush reached out. Birch applied. It seems good. I've done a Draculan in the past, so like it's.
Unless
fingers crossed, I can get as many of them as possible, so we can watch it together. Because it's do or die.
Marsborne are getting a little bit more confident.
I will let you guys know and keep you guys up to date as much as I can.
Entries. getting the impact.
He's got
Viz.
Fiku.
There's one onto Fiku. Flash in, JBA spotted back pillar. 6E sprays away, but he's done. So is Viz.
It's a 4v3 though.
Man advantage to
Oh, if Wolfie
Wildcard.
pushed out, he might.
JBA low on
Someone's
health,
holding
still
now.
around the pillar. Peeping takes damage as well. Marsborne looked to be committed towards this B site for a moment longer, but the boost over top takes down Grizz. And time is running out on Marsborne's star. But they buy a little
There's
bit
a
more
minute
time
10
with
left,
that
though.
pick
There's a
on
minute 10
JBA. 2 versus 3. Stan peeping, Fozy, 2 on B, and Stan catches timing. It's up to Wolfie. He's got
Major
one,
firms?
but so much more.
It just comes down to
Slips
the
up
tournament
Con.
organizer. Wait, this is
Expecting
such a good.
somebody
That's
back.
such a good play. That's such a good play.
Falls as well.
Wait,
Fozy,
what do you-
last man standing as Wolfie hits
Wait,
him with the
wait.
bait
He
and
baited
swing.
out after the kill.
But at some point, Fozy's gonna figure this out. Whether that's the bomb plan.
Wait, but he's going
or
long.
whether he's thinking, wait, why isn't he here
Wait,
yet?
he won't hear this.
He's played me like a fiddle. And I think that's going to happen shortly. Fozy getting aggressive, looking. Trying to figure out where in Tarnation Wolfie slipped off to. As the bomb goes down in an Oppers duel.
Wait, that's so
Such a
smart.
critical round. The most critical round in this entire match. As Marsborne's fate hangs in the balance.
Yes, it does. Fozy gonna go for this flank, the very same route that Wolfie took up connector.
He has a kit though. But
Wolfie
Shotty actually
he's
goes
just
for
tucked
this, right?
long.
Yeah, you can't win.
Time
Shotty.
is of the essence. Fozy is walking the whole way down, and bomb is ticking away. He might just be going for the exit.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Maybe.
Yes.
Marsborne grabbing
Yeah.
8th.
Wolfie, a 1 versus 3 on the op. What a tremendous play from him and Marsborne. That's what they needed. They needed the individuals
That's a huge
to wake
play.
up if they wanted a chance to come back into this map. And right now, the individuals are at least doing something.
What's Wildcard's by like? They're calling a timeout right now too.
Well, Marsborne are the ones who call a timeout after that, interestingly enough. I would have figured it would have been a wild card one.
Why is it
But maybe
Wolfie's
Marsborne
goaded.
feel like they need to talk a couple things over, maybe even calm the comms down.
Wolfie's actually
As you
goaded.
were so fond of saying, Nate, comms are a mess.
That we can do to help with perms or the
Comms
major
are a
perms?
mess. I'm sure they are over there as well.
No, it just comes down
Pause,
to
capitalize on
the
your advantage. You know
TOs
the
with
economy at
giving
this
out
point of
perms
the
and
60
anything.
side is pretty much broken. Go for a different play. Break it entirely. Make sure you have that advantage. Turn it into a 9th, maybe even a 10th if you're lucky.
It just comes down to me reaching out. That's like the number one
Don't
thing.
let this momentum stall. Right when you're beginning to hope, don't let it stall.
Wait, Wildcard don't fully
Release
force through
fountain
here. Hold
from
on.
the CTs. It is a half buy from them.
Yeah.
One hero rifle purchased up for peeping, and then an op for Fozy. This is a boost up top sandbags outside.
I'm
of the
learning
water.
shit every day, bro.
Biz, though, drops the op of Fozy. Where was that? Can it be recovered? No, it can't. It pushed up long alone. As the solo A defender, they put all the eggs in the op basket and left it on not even an island. It is across the world from anywhere relevant. Defense already backing up, scrambling over towards A, worried that their stack is known. And Marsborne biding their time are already
Wildcard already
beginning to
rotated
move
A, though.
in towards B.
Yeah.
They'll figure out it's clear soon enough as Chop begins to poke through Monster. No one spotted. Not a soul in sight. And the bomb will soon be joining it as the gamble stack will find nothing. At least the op, in theory, could be recovered.
Unless Viz
Sure,
threw it out.
Wildcard will try. But Viz is here, and he's got the first trial.
Yeah, I know.
He's passed it. Still a few more left. Although I don't think Peeping's going to risk that M4. And JBA probably shouldn't risk the kill.
Are they gonna try and play out towards long to grab up?
Triple push though. This is a
Yeah,
gutsy
I think
play
op's
by
long,
Wildcard,
no?
putting all their eggs again into the op basket this time to try and save it from the looks of things. In they come. Viz gets drive by. The op may be recovered, but here comes 6E. The cavalry is here. The first is down. Flash goes high. There's 2 rifles on the other side. Chops come from the back lines. And no survivors.
Op can be bought in though.
Wildcard. As 6E and Chop come in with a nice pincer maneuver.
But that hurts some Wildcard economy if they lose this.
Buys back for Wildcard as their lead has deteriorated to 2 rounds.
Got you.
But where have we seen this, Nate? Where have we seen this kind of a tight score line late in a map?
Brain.
Want to go.
Brain was just like this. Surprised we don't see attack boss coming into this round for Wildcard.
Seriously.
They have their full rifle buy, so
Wildcard would be broke if they lose this. So they would be on a save next. So it could, if Marsborne win this, it should be 11-11. But that's if Marsborne can pull this round off.
He'll go with that flash. Fozy those 2 quick, gets the kill while being blinded.
Keyword was always if on this.
Well, that fire will burn out 1. Fozy will be tagged by the nade as well. It's still the man advantage for Wildcard, nonetheless. You might have gotten that spot there. I don't think so, though. Keeping gonna activate over towards short water with his teammate. Grizz gets 1, peeping a good trade, falls back immediately. Marsborne still looking to go towards A.
That's huge.
Finds 2.
That's huge.
Peeping, trying to get aggressive, reassert control towards Monster.
Yeah,
and both
wow.
unawares. Wolfie catches Fozy.
And Top Con, Viz is holding this.
And this defense looked so solid, given an opportunity
not ready.
opening, and it has fallen. It has crumbled completely. Fiku now is left in a 1v3. He found the first, gifted that one due to a whiffed spray, but he still has to fight an uphill battle. Time is of the essence. He has the kit.
It happens. It happens.
At this point, even damage doesn't do much to this T side. Marsborne have simply won too much. Fiku.
10.
It's gonna save.
Double digits.
But Marsborne at this point have pretty much tied up this game.
They've won too much. I don't think they'll get sick of winning, though, Nate. They still have a few more rounds to go.
If he does, but it doesn't matter. The money's crazy. What's good, Vizzle? How are you doing today, Goat?
Inferno is beginning to grow larger in the viewport. It's Marsborne. Move ever closer. Here's that timeout from Wildcard. On a round they won't exactly have a full investment into.
Aggressive light buy around the AK save. They're playing for the op next as well.
If you've heard us talk about these sorts of things before, our opinion is you want to go ahead and get it for the gun round. I think last round, like you mentioned, would have been a great time to do it, especially before it got to a
vibing, watching some good NACS. I thought this map looked like it was kind of a blowout, but
difficult on yourself.
Wildcard bringing it back. You're doing good though. Got you with the hydrate, Steve.
In their own heads.
The comeback.
Their own game. Looks so solid at the start of the second half. Historically, it's looked better on the CT side, and yet they have fallen completely.
NA, like I said, NA likes T side of overpass.
As now it's their turn to prove they have just enough left in the tank to get across the
line. Or whether we like it or not, we tend to perform better on it. There's a huge fight here in water.
Half buy for Wildcard. And aggression in towards water again. This time around it does yield an opening. It yields a double kill. Fozy's low, but he gets 2. Fiku gets a 3rd, and Khan. And the aggression this time around pays off. The final pair, Wolfie and Viz, outside Monster, and wondering what to do at this stage. They're both just walking back and forth.
Grabbing rifles too. They're just juggling them away.
Looking for some space, but even if they have the space they need to work with, what can they do with it? They're simply outgunned at this stage, down by 3.
Look at the health. Peeping, Fiku, and Fozy.
They have Molly, so they could deal with J-Bo, although he's playing ahead of Toxic.
A couple low HP players.
Peeping's dead.
Maybe there's a chance.
You got damage, though.
Wolfie takes too much damage on that contact. Smoke goes down. Molotov in.
He was ahead of this.
What a spot by Viz. And the Molly catches Fozy. We're in a 2v2 now. There is a chance. 47 seconds to go in the round.
They know that. They know that.
Might just have heard something towards the lane. As he backs up, keeps an eye on Khan. Fiku retreats Looking for a rotate.
Figure does have the
towards
kit
Party.
though too.
As the bomb works its way on site. The long way round. 2 smokes and a flashbang here for Marsborne. No util over on the wild card side. Wolfie drops that smoke. That
It's gonna
reveals
draw
Stan's
attention,
position.
yeah.
And now Fiku begins to activate. Viz peeking, pushing.
Okay, he
gets
got the kill that
freebie.
time. That's the
As
kid
Stan
down, staying safe.
runs to heaven.
No kit.
Repositions and
Oh,
sees
well,
nothing.
he doesn't need to
Bomb
technically
ticking
save.
away. Stan no kit. That was on Fiku.
I'm
Over
surprised he
towards
doesn't want the
Khan.
AK in the
Don't
next.
see any on site either.
Another
He's
kid
got
down
a
on
10
site.
second defuse ahead of himself, and he's got to get past the first hurdle. Clears that well.
There's no reason for Viz to swing
But
this either.
Viz is the last man standing, and he has not taken the bait. The time is up. And we're getting a tie ball game here as Viz continues to just buy more and more time, forcing Stanislav
Zed, though,
back
no?
into the site. Both players will go down
Stan's
here.
dead.
There will be no survivors, I believe. Viz might be fine. Yeah, he was able to get back. Good quick alertness to back away from that.
Money's still
very
not a
nerf
problem.
bomb radius compared to something like Ancient or Nuke. But what a resurgence from Marsborne as Wildcard, just stunned, can do nothing to stop this Marsborne team now. And even when they do everything right, there's a hero.
So well played.
And the
It's a
cape
5v2.
was donned by Viz.
I can't do this for
5v2.
2 weeks. I know, that's what I'm saying, dude. Their tackle angle. I don't have other camera angles set up since I swapped to this computer. I still need to go grab my main computer. No, what is that? What is
Use
that?
an advantage once more for the defense, but can they get it across the line? It looks like they will this time around. It's just 6C.
Did they think they were saving?
He has 5 HP. He might just burn. He's at 3 HP now, and they know he's short. They know he's here. The flames of Fozy.
Did they think they forced last
put him to rest.
round?
And finally,
Like, is that what it
Wildcard
was?
secure a map point, but they only have 1 round to play with, and if they falter, it will be overtime.
It's either overtime or Marsborne's out of time.
No flash.
The buys are in. Up and up. Rifles around the rest. Utility on everybody. Kits, helmet. Nobody lacks.
No, the money was great for Marsborne into this one regardless. Chop, you're dead.
JBA sprays
Oh,
down.
oh.
Down, chop. Peeping and JBA, though, both take a considerable amount of
Low
damage.
shit.
That is something to keep an eye on later in the round. We already
Peeping
saw
just
one
walked in
turn
front of
away
Jaba's
later.
crosshair. Oof.
Feeling the hurt from his teammate there. Double dinked in the back.
David double H.
Stop.
You've got a little
This is the
haircut.
opportunity towards bottom sands.
A little off the top. Shout
Will
out the
at least
barber
fall
dog.
back to sight.
Oh, if he
Opera's
actually
still
held that.
potentially on the cards
Oh,
here.
you saw the scope. No shot. He actually peeks. What the
Flash,
fuck?
good
No
peek
swing?
from Fozy. Self flash into the peak, gets 1 spot, a second, maybe even a spot at the third in the chaos. 5v3, but never count Marsborne out, not at this stage. 45 seconds left for Viz, Grizz, and Sigsy. Try and claw their way to overtime.
This has an HE. I mean,
All just sitting, hoping for an over-aggression from Wildcard. No such luck for this T-side. They're going to have to do it the hard way. 20 seconds left. 60 has the lineup for utility, but Fozy has the peak on to Viz. Grizz trying to get the trade.
Just
will
playing
not be
backside
successful.
Stan,
Rotations
yeah.
have come in. Stan finds 1 spot. It's the last. It's just 6C, and he's dropped by Fozy's op. No overtime
GG's.
is required.
GG's.
Wildcard, they were absent from the server for what felt like 10 rounds, but they still get it across the line in the end. They just wanted to make sure they
Channel point
sweat a
prediction
little
paid out, chat.
before they take the victory.
They wanted to
Good
give the
fight,
fans
good
their
fight,
time's
good
worth,
good
you know,
attempt of a
everyone's
comeback for
watching,
Marsborne.
give them a
Wildcard
good,
stepped
close
it the fuck
finish.
up today. I will say
Don't
that
make it
they
too
they
quick.
closed it down. They got their 2-0.
You can't fault them for that.
They go to Europe
But I
next
think
week.
for wild card, there's a few adjustments that can be made.
Marsborne
I
still
think
has
they
a
got
chance for
little
the
bit of
major.
their
They
own
will be
heads, too.
going to Blocktoberfest if I'm
But
not
overall,
mistaken.
They were the
I
better
don't think
team.
I'm mistaken. I feel like that's a correct
Fozy
statement.
Dominated the Oppers duel for the most part.
Yeah.
And when Marsborne went for aggressive plays,
double checking.
Wildcard had the counter.
Yeah.
When Wildcard went for aggressive plays,
Their pool seems
Marsborne
pretty.
had no counter.
Their
you
pool
want to
seems
equate it
interesting.
to a
Khaleesi's in their
50-50
pool actually.
situation, a
Well,
coin flip
aka
duel,
Venom.
Wildcard won the vast majority of them.
Any
I think
tips
that's
for
what really
people new
separated
to
these two
it?
teams across both maps. And for Marsborne, the CT side needs a
Don't expect to always
on
win.
both maps. They really
Probably
need to look
don't do
back
it,
at this
and
matchup
don't do what you can't
and
afford to
find
lose.
what they need to change.
That's my number one thing. I don't really have
Because those
tips
CT
for it.
sides are
I would
they're
probably
aggressive, but they're
don't
also
do it
static
unless
at the
you
same
really
time. Some
think you
weird
want
sort
to. That's like that's
paradoxical
it's not
dichotomy.
really a tip, bro.
Yes, they are. It's
Marsborne
difficult
also deserved
because
major.
I agree. You know, Wildcard.
Yeah, I
had
mean,
the
there's
advantage
a
when the
chance they
aggression
can
came
still
through.
they can still make it.
Especially at the end, it was in the individuals.
There's a
It
high
felt like
chance they still
Wildcard
can
were
make it
so
through.
hell-bent on playing together and as a team that they sacrificed engagements that should have been theirs. There was also quite a bit of luck for Marsborne and quite a bit of skill, but it does feel like they're in their own heads. It feels like at the end they falter, not because it's the end, but because they're so focused on playing as a team and they just want to get it over with, and that ironically makes the game more long-winded.
Yeah, and that's one thing. You have to learn how to win as well. That's something that, if you've played a sport, you've probably heard your coach say. We have to learn how to win. You have to learn how to close out a game. And Wildcard definitely can learn how to close out a game. Marsborne also need to learn how to win. But their problem's more fundamental, I think. A lot of the strategies, the tactics, and the protocols need to get reworked. And yeah, they did great to make it to this final. But they got exposed by Wildcard here. And that's a blessing.
Rank pool already released.
You can sit back.
Yeah, I can send it over
work
to
on
you
what
right
you
now,
need to work on,
Kashmir.
and have
I'll send
this
it to you
trial
inside of
say before
Incord.
You make it to the North American Finals.
Apollo sent it to
Say
me.
they work their way through the gauntlet. They make it through Cup 3.
I just sent it
They'll
your
be
way.
a stronger and better team for this experience.
Right now, you guys
And I
have
think that
Khaleesi, or
might
aka
make the
Venom, on
difference
top side of your
at the
bracket,
finals
but your
instead.
opener is against.
I absolutely have to agree with you, Boggs. And I think that both teams being relatively new, both take away something incredibly
Tokugawa?
important from this matchup, and they both will continue
is that name
to
familiar?
learn and grow as teams. But with that said, ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of the broadcast for this evening. Again,
Should that name be familiar?
Congratulations to Wildcard, commiserations to Marsborne on behalf of Boggs and myself and the production crew here. Have a good night.
Wildcard.
and
Yeah,
we'll see you next
you
time
got
for more
inner
ECL
circle.
action.
Yeah, it depends on who goes to your lower. Bear with me. That's the VRS. If you guys want to take a look at that, I don't know if I have a face cam, so it will probably just be. I don't know if they'll just close it out.
ESL.
Okay, we'll chill and watch this for a
Challenger
second.
League.
Chat, I am gonna be hopping off though. I can post inside of chat for you guys the frag
Acer
bracket
Predator.
in case you're curious.
DHL.
Sorry if you hear things twice right now.
Damn,
Okay.
guys, we almost had this.
That's frag bracket that I just
Thank
put the
God
challenge.
it's over.
Bored of endless matchmaking? Take your first step towards ECL. Experiencing real strategy.
But chat, that is gonna be it for me for tonight. If you guys want to stay updated, I will keep you guys updated for America's VRS on my Twitter. My schedule for tomorrow, as of right now, we can touch base on it quick. I will be doing BC Alliance. We're gonna be co-streaming that tomorrow. It's gonna be at 1 p.m. Eastern. I think that's all that's all I'm going to be doing tomorrow. And then coming up this week as well, while we wait for Pro League, more than likely I'll be watching some of the Galaxy Battle tournaments. So that would be like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then, Thursday, Friday. What the fuck? Hold on, I'm stupid as shit. That would be Wednesday, Thursday. Not Friday or Saturday, but then Sunday it kicks up Pro League. My plan is to be co-streaming. I did reach out for perms, so I will we'll let you guys know inside of the Discord on as soon as I hear back about all the perms and stuff. I will be I'll be posting up in the schedule chat as normal. I'll put the check marks, the X's, and everything. But anyways, guys, that's going to be it for me. I'm going to be hopping out of here. I'm going to go figure out and see if I can actually get my sleep schedule back on track and get some things going. I'm trying to work on getting someone as well for Trotter Talks 2. Hopefully I grab someone soon. I was trying to deal with some stuff, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. I'll make a post as well. Maybe we'll try and we'll do some community outreach to try and fill in a spot for that. But 07 guys, I'll catch you guys tomorrow. We can vibe a little more. Maybe I'll rip some CS and stuff after BC Alliance. But I love you guys. Take care. Have a great rest of your night. And W Wildcard, congrats on the win. Shout out to Marsborne as well. It was a good fight. They've been on a complete tear. I mean, it shows it. They're still in the running, however, for the majors, so it's not their hopes are not out yet. And yeah, peace out, guys. Have a great rest of your night.